Okay, I think we're live. We'll start in 1 minute, okay, everybody. Chalo. I hope everybody is here. Let me settle down. Give me a minute, and then we will start. Uh, I want everybody to be active, huh? Everybody. आराम से करेंगे. चलो. A very very good afternoon everyone. Actually, a lot of people chat देखा ही नहीं. आपकी chat देखा. Tisha, Yash, Anand, Vaibhav, Shalu, Jack, Komal, Patel, गीता, कनन, स्नेहा, चहा, नीरज. अरे नीरज काय म्हणतोस, कुठं आहेस? रत्नागिरी मधून बघतोस काय? का आलायस परत इकडं? ज्योती, चंद्रू, सॉरी माय बॅड, चंद्रू. ओके, चलो. So a very very good afternoon to everybody. Okay, Pranali, very good afternoon. I hope everything is all okay. The sound and all, the video and all okay. Chalo, and I hope you are also very good. Okay, so we're doing this revision series for CMA final students, strategic cost management, and now we have started with SFM. Okay, chala. Very very good afternoon everyone. Indira, Suyo, Pramila, everyone very good afternoon. Okay, Sinu, again good afternoon. I hope everyone's lunch is all over. Okay, so in yesterday's session, if you have not seen the session live, then please go and watch it. It is still there on the HGPA YouTube channel. Please go and watch it. And today we are going to start with day 2. Okay, now the point is, I was compiling all the questions of all the chapters, capital budgeting, mutual fund, and also leasing. But I came down to this one solution. One solution ऐसा था कि भाई साहब कैपिटल बजटिंग ही क्वेश्चंस इतने थे कि I thought आज only and only we will do capital budgeting only. Okay, we can do mutual funds and all, but I think we should invest more time in this. So what I've done today is I have taken big questions also, all the very big questions of the past examination questions, and also MCQs also. So I think today it will be worth investing time only this chapter, which is the capital budgeting, and which is most important for every CMA final student, because the moment you open your examination paper, जो पहिला प्रश्न असणार आहे, the first question which is going to be there, it is going to be capital budgeting only. You take your MCQ or even your descriptive, the first question is going to be capital budgeting. Okay, now 2-3 points before I go ahead. I want everybody to remain active, which were yesterday. Yesterday's session was very good. Everybody was active. So thanks to all of you out there. तो सब लोग active थे, सब लोगों ने answers भी दिए. So this encourages us also to do a lot more. Okay, चलो now starting with all of this capital budgeting, कुछ थोड़े फन पॉइंट्स बोलता हूँ जो स्टूडेंट्स के ही दिमाग में होते हैं. ओके, सबसे पहले सर, कैपिटल बजटिंग, द क्वेश्चंस आर वेरी लेंथी बिकॉज सी अपना स्मार्ट स्टडी कराया जाए. वी हैव टू डू स्मार्ट स्टडी. ऐसा नहीं है सब कुछ दिए तो सब कुछ छाप के आने का, ठीक है? तो आपको स्मार्ट स्टडी करना है. सर, वी नीड टू आंसर 5 out of the 7 questions. So what happens, I'll tell you. The moment the paper comes, you need to analyze for the first 15 minutes what you want to do. If at all, and trust me when I say this, if at all capital budgeting question is very lengthy, it is going on for 1.5 pages, then wait, please solve the other questions and then come back to capital budgeting. I tell you what happens. कभी कभार ऐसा होता है एसएफएम पेपर में, you start solving but you end up 1.5 or 1 hour in the first question only. You will only do first question only, capital budgeting. आप देखो कि पहला क्वेश्चन होता है, यू आर एक्साइटेड आल्सो, यार चलो आई नो एनपीवी, आई नो आईआरआर. If the question of capital budgeting, you have already seen that question, you have already solved that question, then please pick up that question first. But अगर कुछ out of the box आता है, कुछ बड़ा question बहुत आता है, आपको लग रहा है कि यार बहुत टाइम लगेगा इसमें, सबसे बेस्ट पॉइंट ऐसा है कि प्लीज मूव ऑन टू अदर क्वेश्चन, प्लीज कंप्लीट ऑल द शॉर्ट क्वेश्चन एंड देन कम बैक टू कैपिटल बजटिंग, एंड देन जितना भी वो टाइम लास्ट में बचा है वो सब कुछ डाल दो इसमें. ओके, सो द फर्स्ट थिंग, कैपिटल बजटिंग क्वेश्चंस आर लेंथी, दैट इज एक्सेप्टेड, बट इफ इट इज शॉर्ट, आई हैव टेकन ऑल द क्वेश्चंस टुडे. आज सब कुछ लिए मैंने, वो सब कुछ करेंगे, अपन एकदम आराम से करेंगे, ठीक है. आई विल आल्सो टेल यू सम शॉर्ट ट्रिक आल्सो, व्हाट यू डू एंड व्हाट नॉट टू डू. ओके, सेकंड, पे अटेंशन. Sir, in capital budgeting, there are 2-3 concepts which go bouncer. Number one, pay attention. Replacement. Number one, replacement. Sir, the moment we see replacement over there now, हमको कुछ होता है बाबा, हमारा बीपी ऊपर नीचे होता है, तो समझ में नहीं आता क्या करना है. We have no idea what to do the moment I see replacement over there. I've taken all replacement questions only today, okay? And I'll tell you also what is the shortcut trick for replacement, okay? In fact, CMA final level पे आपको replacement ही पूछा जाएगा, okay? अच्छा, और एक बात, sir, there is this one more question which comes, like, मतलब बहुत बार पूछा उन लोगों ने. I'll tell you what is the question, and आप कमेंट में मुझे बताएंगे कि आपको ये क्वेश्चन से तकलीफ हो रही है क्या नहीं, okay? And that question is, sir, your base NPV and your adjusted NPV and your adjusted NPV. Okay, there are a few questions in the past examination question जहाँ पे ये सब कुछ पूछा है, ठीक है. Please compute adjusted NPV, please compute base NPV, scenario analysis, मतलब जो risk analysis and capital budgeting है, that's the last part of capital budgeting. In that all these things are there. Okay, now this is there in front of you. Also one more thing, the most important, which I got a like couple of questions yesterday also. Sir, कुछ भी करके MCQ करवाओ, कौन सा कैपिटल बजटिंग. Remember one thing, yesterday I did not touch MCQ, we started doing what directly questions only, but today I felt no, we will start MCQs also, because MCQ of capital budgeting is not simple. They will not tell, oh बच्चा come over here, this is inflow, this is outflow, please compute NPV. ऐसा नहीं देंगे तुमको, वो तुमको tricky देंगे question. So we need to focus on this also, and above all the concepts also. Okay, everybody okay till here? अरे हाँ, very good. This Yash has told me one more point, एक number. वो दो तीन question लिए मैंने आज. And if you see the past examination question, second lecture है, everybody pay attention. If you are paying attention एकदम शांत से ना, आपका पूरा कैपिटल बजट, आई नो यू हैव डन कैपिटल बजटिंग, ऐसा नहीं कि ऐसा कोई व्यक्ति रहेगा नहीं कि मतलब सर आई डोंट नो व्हाट इज कैपिटल बजटिंग, आई नो यू नो, बट अपन थोड़ा उसको और पॉलिश करके फिनिश करके उसको कंप्लीट कर देंगे आज. विल कंप्लीट टुडे ओनली. वन मोर थिंग व्हिच दिस पर्सन हैज टोल्ड, व्हाट्स हिज नेम, दिस यश डिसीजन ट्री, मतलब मुझे एक समझ में आता नहीं है, आई डोंट नो, इंस्टीट्यूट लव्स दिस कंसेप्ट डिसीजन ट्री. If you pick up any model question paper, if you pick up a couple of past examination question, you will find out this question. इतने बार पूछा गया वो decision tree, and you know what is the height इतना बड़ा है कि वो same ही पूछा गया है, same things are coming up, same thing. And this is, if this question comes in your examination decision tree, ये भाई सब बोनस क्वेश्चन है, उसको पहले छोड़ने का नहीं, उसको पहले वही करना, ठीक है. This, and I'll do all the small concepts also, मतलब पे बैक पीरियड, दिस एंड दैट, वो सब कुछ करेंगे. वी स्टार्ट फ्रॉम एबीसीडी ओनली. ऐसा नहीं कि सीधा घुसेंगे अपन क्वेश्चन में. सो दिस इज व्हाट वी नीड टू डू. ओके, नाउ एवरीबॉडी पे अटेंशन. डिसीजन ट्री आज कवर करना है. यस, आई एम गोइंग टू कवर एवरीबॉडी. आई नीड एवरीबॉडी टू जस्ट टेक आउट योर रफ बुक, जो भी आपके नोट्स रहेंगे, एंड कैलकुलेटर. ओके, एवरीबॉडी ओके सर. एंड आल्सो बॉयज एंड गर्ल्स पे अटेंशन प्लीज. माय मेन फोकस आज जो जितने भी क्वेश्चंस करेंगे, माय मेन फोकस विल बी ऑन दिस कांसेप्ट ओनली, व्हाट रिप्लेसमेंट. सो दैट इज द ओनली क्वेश्चन व्हिच दीस पीपल आर पुटिंग. ओके, चलो कैन वी स्टार्ट. एबीसीडी शुरू करेंगे अपन. For the first half an hour, I think I will only tell you the techniques and all that, and then we will go ahead. By the way, for your information, this is the notes of day 2. Sorry, तो आपको मिल जाएगा after lecture gets over. Okay, just for your information, MCQs I've already covered. In fact, I've taken MCQs of this also, past examination question, which I personally think that we should do all of this stuff. Okay, एक बार आपके आंखों के नीचे चला गया नहीं है, आपको एकदम टेंशन नहीं आएगा कैपिटल बजटिंग का, बस. ओके सर, ये MCQs है, दिस ऑल द MCQs. जहाँ पे स्क्रीनशॉट डाले वो पास्ट एग्जामिनेशन क्वेश्चन के एज इट इज में उठा के डाले वहां. ठीक है, अच्छा. आफ्टर एवरीथिंग गेट्स ओवर, देन वी स्टार्ट विद द डिस्क्रिप्टिव क्वेश्चन. ओके, नाउ from my point of view, descriptive questions ये तो उठाए मैंने मॉडल क्वेश्चन पेपर से, but wait, let me just go down a little bit. हाँ, These questions are very, very, very important. The ones which are in the examination questions, June 24, December 23, and so on. Okay. So we'll do that also. But before I do that, थोड़ा फार एक वार्म अप करेंगे. We'll do warm up. I have my own questions also, 2-3 questions मैंने वो डाले पहले. पहले उसमें warm up करेंगे and then we'll shift down to my PDF. Okay. Everybody okay with this? Everybody okay with this? As always, you have all the notes. आपके पास सब कुछ notes है. You have the formula also. I already know because everybody is watching from all over India. Everybody has done coaching from everywhere. It is completely fine. You just sit with a blank page. Blank page से आपको बैठना है जहाँ पे आप पूरे formulas लिखेंगे one to one. और अगर कोई formula, if any formula is there which is not updated in your book, so please update it. That is my only request to all of you. Okay, चलो, can we start, sir? Capital budgeting, also called as investment decision. So there will be, you need to take a decision in capital budgeting, accept or reject. Very simple. Okay. In capital budgeting, ladies and gentlemen, there are techniques. There are techniques. By the way, capital budgeting is a practical chapter. The moment you go out there, जब आप job पे भी जाएंगे, if you are heading the finance department, this thing is all going to come. ऐसा नहीं है. See, sir, I'll only what clear my exams and then nobody going to ask you what is anything. नहीं भाई पूछेंगे, तो please आपको ध्यान देना. ठीक है? Techniques, lot of techniques are there. We start with number one technique, and that is your payback period. That is your payback period. Everyone pay attention, please. Huh? I know this is very, very easy for all of you, but please write it down. Payback period. So what is the meaning of payback period? Sir, it is the time period under which my capital is recovered back. See, every company or every businessman for that matter, whenever he starts a business or when you're acquiring something, the number one thing which comes to your mind is what? भैया मेरा capital वापस कब मिलेगा? That is a payback period. Okay. Payback period का आंसर किसमें आएगा सर? Sir, it will come in years, months. Okay. चलो. Now, second. सर पेबैक पीरियड कंप्लीट करने के लिए दो तरीके या टू तरीके. सर कैसे करेंगे? You have to only find whether the cash flow is constant or not. Whether cash flow is constant or not. Just listen to me very carefully. If 10 lakh is the investment and obviously let us say 5 लाख का आपको इनफ्लो मिल रहा है, तो भाई 2 साल में आपका पैसा रिकवर होने वाला है. What is this? Sir, cash flow is constant. If my 10 lakh is my outflow and let us say 10 lakh is my outflow and my inflow is let us say 5 lakh per annum, 5 lakh per annum, तो भाई साहब मेरा पैसा कितने साल में रिकवर होगा? सो माय आंसर इज वेरी सिंपल. माय पेबैक पीरियड विल बी 2 years. तो 2 years के लिए मुझे एक बताओ व्हाट फॉर्मूला डिड यू यूज? सर वेरी सिंपल. व्हाट डिड यू यूज? सर आउटफ्लो अपॉन इनफ्लो पर एनम. आउटफ्लो अपॉन इनफ्लो पर एनम. सिंपल फॉर्मूला है, जनरल नॉलेज, वेरी जनरल नॉलेज. ठीक है, चलो नेक्स्ट. सर व्हाट इफ माय कैश फ्लो इज नॉट कांस्टेंट? What if my cash flow is not constant? See, if your cash flow is not constant, you need to take out the payback period by proportionate method. By what method? Proportionate method. Okay. I hope you know this. So मतलब आपको बोल ही देता हूँ मैं. Let us say same example लेते हैं. Outflow is 10 lakh and inflow 1, 2 and 3. Let us say 5 lakh, 3 lakh and 4 lakh. Okay. अभी आपको बोला गया कि please complete payback period over here. So what do you do, sir? These are different cash flows. Can I say one thing? I will take one more column. I will make cumulative out of that. I'll write here 5 lakh. I'll write here 5 lakh. I'll write here 8 lakhs. I'll write here 8 lakhs and I'll write here 12 lakhs. Okay. Now please tell me, can I say one thing? My outflow is getting recovered between 2 and 3 years. मतलब 2 और 3 साल में मेरा पैसा रिकवर हो रहा है. कितना? Sir, 10 lakh rupees, 10 lakh rupees. Okay. So how will you compute the payback period? So very simple. 12 months. 12 months. If it is entire 4 lakhs, then how much is 2 lakhs? How much is 2 lakhs? What is the answer? What is the answer? 12 divided by 4 lakh, 6. My answer will be 2 years, 6 months. 2 years 6 months. Okay, as simple as that. Okay, simple है. आपको दिखाना पड़ेगा ये सब कुछ. ठीक है, but I doubt they'll ask you this in your final exam. Okay, so now payback period is a very outdated method. Why outdated method, sir? Because in this method we are not considering the most important factor in capital budgeting, that is present value. सिर्फ पैसा तो मिल रहा है तुमको, 1 साल के बाद 5 लाख, 2 साल के बाद 3 लाख, 3 साल के बाद 4 lakh you are going to get. अरे but where is the present value? That is why new concept came out, and that is what? Discounted payback. Everyone pay attention. Huh? Okay, what do? Simple, you add a column of present value factor. बहुत सिंपल, बहुत सिंपल. चलो नेक्स्ट. थर्ड is your net present value, which is the most used, sir. What is this? Present value of cash inflow. Simple बोलो क्या? Inflow minus outflow. Present value of cash inflow minus present value of cash outflow. So why I am not writing present value of cash outflow? Because it doesn't make sense only, because पैसा आज ही जा रहा है, तुम लोग आज से क्या निकालोगे present value? So present value of cash inflow minus your outflow. Okay. If what is the selection criteria for NPV? Sir, if NPV is greater than or equal to 0, please accept it. Okay. The only thing is what? It should not be negative. अगर जीरो भी हो तुम्हारे ऊपर है, तुम लेने का तो ले लो, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, बट इट शुड नॉट बी नेगेटिव. ओके चलो वेरी गुड. नेक्स्ट, प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी इंडेक्स, पीआई, प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी इंडेक्स. अच्छा, और ये बताएंगे डिजायरेबिलिटी फैक्टर. अच्छा, एनीबॉडी कैन टेल मी व्हाट इज द फॉर्मूला फॉर प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी इंडेक्स? बहुत सिंपल है, इट्स वेरी सिंपल. Present value of cash inflow upon outflow. Present value of cash inflow upon outflow. NPV is what? Present value of cash inflow minus outflow. And what is PI? Present value of cash inflow upon outflow. Okay. And anybody please tell me what is the decision criteria for profitability index? Sir. PI should be greater than 1. PI should be greater than 1. क्या तुम लोग ऊपर यहाँ पे लड़े हो क्या? कितना आसान है इसका? 2 lakhs into 12 divided by 4 lakhs. मैं 6 आ रहा है. अरे वही ना, 2.5 is same thing. I don't 2 years 6 months only. अरे what is this यार? Who is this? तुषार और कौन है भाई? वो उसका मतलब सेम ही है भाई. टेंशन मत लो. ठीक है. आपका भी आंसर बराबर है, मेरा भी आंसर बराबर है. ठीक है. मैं अभी जस्ट चैट पे देख. बराबर. पे अटेंशन. इतना लक्ष्य दे, कंसेप्ट पे फोकस करेंगे भाई. वो एग्जांपल दस ध्यान देंगे प्लीज. आपका आंसर बराबर है, मेरा आंसर बराबर है. ओनली थिंग इज आई मेड इन मंथ्स लिखा उसको. ठीक है. चलो सर, पीआई का मतलब क्या है? डिजायरेबिलिटी फैक्टर. नाउ प्लीज पे अटेंशन. व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ दिस? मीनिंग क्या है उसका वो बताओ. लेट अस से 1.20 इज योर पीआई. लेट अस से 1.20 मतलब तुमने सब प्लस माइनस सब कुछ किया एंड द आंसर कम्स टू 1.20. अरे व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ 1.20? सर, प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी इंडेक्स का मतलब क्या है? इट इज वेरी सिंपल. प्लीज लिसन टू मी वेरी केयरफुल. For every 1 rupee of outflow, 1.20 rupees is coming in. Sir, what is the meaning of PI? लिख रहा हूं मैं यहाँ पे, आराम से करेंगे. आज कुछ घाई नहीं है आपने, वो ही करना है. कैपिटल बजटिंग फुल PhD करना है उसमें, स्टार्ट टू एंड. आई एम टेलिंग यू सर, फॉर एवरी 1 rupees of outflow, for every 1 rupees of outflow, ये क्या लिख रहा हूँ मालूम है? आई एम राइटिंग द इंटरप्रिटेशन ऑफ 1.20. तो 1.20 के एग्जांपल लिखा है मैंने. सिपाही 1.20 अगर आपका पीआई है तो उसका मतलब क्या है? फॉर एवरी 1 rupees of outflow, rupees 1.20 is the inflow. So is it a good thing or a bad thing? It's a very good thing, sir. So see, remember, these are the techniques used in what, sir? In your capital budgeting. Now please pay attention. We are going step by step, आगे जा रहे हैं. ठीक है. एक बार इसका वार्म अप हो गया ना फॉर्मूला, फिर मजा आएगा आपको सब सॉल्व करने. ठीक है. चलो, what is the fifth one? Sir, we go to internal rate of return, IRR. What is the meaning of IRR? Sir, it is the rate at which NPV is zero. It is the rate at which NPV is zero. IRR, internal rate of return, is to be computed by trial and error method. Anybody who knows the formula for IRR? अच्छा, IRR कंप्यूट करने के लिए, लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन, यू नीड 2 NPVs. आपको 2 NPV चाहिए रहते हैं, पता रहेगा आपको. सर, 1 we need positive NPV, 1 we need positive, 1 we need negative NPV. Okay. Now, if you have positive, if you have negative, can you please tell me what is the formula? Sir, IRR is equal to, can you start writing in your book? Example लिख रहा हूँ मैं यहाँ पे. Let us say example, this is 10%, this is 15%. Okay. The moment you start increasing the discounting factor, the cash flows come down, and that is why your NPV will become negative. Okay, that is the idea. Okay. Now, what is the formula? Sir. Start rate plus NPV at start rate upon NPV at start rate minus NPV at end rate. Okay. If anybody is doing this for the first time, don't run away by seeing the formula. It's very simple. Okay. So next, end rate minus start. Okay. What is the meaning of this? Sir, बहुत simple है, sir. बहुत simple है. This is your start rate because you started with 10%, and this is your end rate. Just जो भी 10% का एनपीवी है वो यहाँ पे डाल दो, यहाँ पे डाल दो, और जो भी एंड रेट का एनपीवी है वो आपको यहाँ पे डालना पड़ेगा। समझ में आ रहा है आपको? दिस ओके, एवरीबॉडी ओके टिल हियर, एवरीबॉडी ओके टिल हियर? एंड आल्सो वन मोर थिंग, बॉयज एंड गर्ल्स, पे अटेंशन. The denominator always will come positive. Why? Because see, this is minus over here, this is minus, and NPV at end rate will always be minus only. Minus भी रहेगा ना, तो minus minus becomes what? Plus. Okay, so keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Okay, so pay attention. Pay attention, everybody. And ladies and gentlemen, everybody pay attention. Everyone. The most important calculation. The most important calculation. CFAT. CFAT, cash flow after tax. By the way, we are going to do two concepts which will be very helpful to you. Number one, tax savings on capital loss. Tax savings on capital loss. So I'll tell you also a trick. मतलब वो आपको कब क्या सेट ऑफ करना पड़ता है वो सब कुछ we'll do it. Okay. Cash flow after tax. I hope you know the presentment of cash flow after tax. Okay. How it is, sir? It is basically your earnings less any cost less your depreciation. After this, what do you get, sir? We get something called as PBT. Next we do tax. After this we get PAT. After this we add back depreciation and you get CFAT. Okay, this is basically a specimen, a format of CFAT. Okay, so I want this in a lot of sums. Without this your answer will only not start. This is the first thing what we need to understand CFAT. Okay, now 2-3 points which I want to highlight here only, now only. Okay, I think everybody knows why we reduce depreciation and why we again add back depreciation. Because see, remember it is only for tax purpose. Okay, उसका काम हो गया. That is why we adding it back again, because we want the total cash flow after tax. Okay, but there was this one question which came in, I don't remember the month, I think June 23 something. That question may, I don't know how many of you know this question, maintenance and operating cost they had put. I'll do that question today. And वो advance में payment किया था. In that question, we need to take both before tax. Okay. I'll tell you what is that. But keep that in mind. When that question comes, it will be a little bit confident over there, na? Because to solve all the things. CFAT हो गया आपका? CFAT everybody done? Okay, with everybody. Sir, we understood what is the meaning of CFAT, cash flow after tax. Everyone, आपको लिखने का है पूरा, मैं वापस बोल रहा हूँ. When I am writing, even you should write 7. Okay, चलो. Next, there is this concept called as, beautiful concept called as life disparity. Life disparity. What is the meaning of life disparity? What is life disparity? Where lives of two projects or two machines are not same. Where lives of two projects or two proposals are not same. Okay, I'll tell you one thing. This concept is, this adjustment is a very hidden adjustment. Why hidden adjustment? Because remember one thing, pay attention. If they have given you two machines, X and Y, they have given you entire information, outflow, inflow, depreciation, everything they have given you. But in one corner, they have given you life also, 5 years and 6 years. So you know what we do? We solve normal NPV. But अपना mindset ready होता है क्या बाबा? We'll solve both NPV, and whoever NPV is greater, that is the answer. As simple as that. But in the entire chaos of 3 hours, अपन जब उस माहौल में करते हैं ना, we miss out on one thing, and that is life. Okay, because examiner wants exactly that, and you miss out on that concept. What? EAV. So if the life of two projects or two machines is not same, NPV will not give you a perfect answer because both are not comparable only. Compare नहीं ना भाई, तू compare कैसे करोगे? That is why we use this concept called as EAV. What is EAV? To make it equal, equivalent annualized value. I'll repeat myself again. If two machines are there or two proposals are there and both the lives are separate, then we obviously count. NPV निकालना है. But the final verdict, the final decision will not be based on this NPV. It will be based on what? EAV, equivalent annualized value. Equivalent annualized value. Sir, कैसा निकालने का ये? How to compute this? Very simple. NPV whole divided by cumulative discounting factor for life of project. Cumulative discounting factor for life of project. Everybody okay till here? Everybody okay till here? एक बार वापस बोलेंगे sir, when to use this? Sir, it's very simple. In the lives of two proposals, or projects are not same, then we will start to use it. Okay, now pay attention. Lakshya again, I'll tell you one thing, sir. Okay, this we understood. If normal compute NPV and whatever is the cumulative life, let us say 1 to 5 is there, so what I'll do, I'll take all the years ka cumulative discounting factor and I'll divide it by the denominator. Okay, but if in this question, pay attention please now, if in this question even scrap is there, so what happens, Lakshya, understand, try to visualize, sir. You are telling 0 1 2 3 4 5 and 5 scrap is also there. बॉस ये जो पूछा नीचे cumulative discounting factor for life of the project, so you only need to add this, only this much, इतना जो life है उसका ही cumulative discounting factor चाहिए. What happens is कभी कभार I've seen students they add 5 two times, 5 plus 5 cumulative, no, the only life of the project, only see the life of that, only that has to be divided over year. Okay, and afterwards when you compute EAV जिसका सबसे ज्यादा है ना वो आपका आंसर, okay, chalo, I hope this is gone in your head, I hope everybody this is gone in your head. Okay, chalo, very good, very important. Next, and now I will start with the most important concept. I want everybody to pay attention, everybody, सबका ध्यान है भाई साहब, everybody paying attention, everybody paying attention. प्रसन्ना, यश, everyone, विवेक, कितने लोग हैं, ठीक है, सबका ध्यान चाहिए भाई, सबका ध्यान चाहिए मुझे, ठीक है. रिप्लेसमेंट नाइटमेयर ऑफ CMA फाइनल स्टूडेंट. ओके, क्या एकदम ये हो जाता है. ओके, पे अटेंशन नाउ. रिप्लेसमेंट, whenever replacement comes, just keep one thing in your mind. This is to be solved by incremental method. This is to be solved by incremental method. This is to be solved by incremental method. Number one, sir, एक मिनट. What is the meaning of this now? Incremental method. ठीक है, कुछ अलग है क्या नहीं. So it is basically new minus old. This is called as incremental. जो भी करना है, whatever step you do, it has to be new minus old. Okay. Now it, तुम्हें एक विचार करना, just think for 1 minute. This is my calculator. I want a new calculator. Okay. This is my existing calculator. I will go shop and I'll tell you why buyback करना है. Buyback. Will I keep 2 calculators? No, Baba, I will not keep. So question is what? You're going there, you're buying a new machine, you're replacing. Should you replace this? So you tell me. So step number 1 रहेगा. So step number 1, everyone pay attention. I'll write entire steps over here only. Step number 1, if it is there, you tell me one thing. Can I write here? Incremental outflow. Incremental outflow. मतलब देखो भाई साहब, आपके 2-3 स्टेप तो कंफर्म है. सबसे पहले what you do, normal NPV. Sir, I want outflow. After that, I want inflow, that is your C fact. Next, discounting factor, which is there in the this one. What do you say that question? And next, the most important is what? So when you're doing inflow, cash flow after tax must be new minus old, and the entire replacement concept, एक ही चीज important है, and that is the computation of depreciation. If you go wrong in depreciation, no, the entire thing will go wrong. Okay, so my first step is incremental outflow. एक बार visualize करेंगे. I don't have numbers over here now. So what will you do, sir? How will you write this? So very simple. Cost of new machine. I will write this. Okay, there might be some number over here. Okay. Less what? Sir, sale value of old machine as of today. There might be some adjustments also in the examination. वो बहुत होशियार है, वो क्या करते पता है क्या? They will give you scrap value of the old machine, but they will tell no, वो आज नहीं मिलने वाला है, वो तो 5 साल के बाद मिलने वाला है. Then I will not do minus over here. And it is very practical, no? If I want to go and take a machine today, I will reduce the scrap or sale value which I am getting today, no, from the old machine. And why will I reduce the scrap of the old machine after 5 years वाला? So keep that in mind. आपको वहाँ पे एकदम देखने का है कि उन्होंने information कौन सा दिया. Okay? Normal. If you have an iPhone, what do you do? The new iPhone comes, आप जाके old iPhone क्या करते हो? देते हो ना, buy back करते हो. तो उस दिन का वैल्यू पकड़ा जाता है, समझ में आ रहा है? और ना कि 10 साल के बाद वाला. ये हो गया आपका नेट इंक्रीमेंटल आउटफ्लो. नेट इंक्रीमेंटल आउटफ्लो. एवरीबॉडी ओके विद हियर? नेट इंक्रीमेंटल आउटफ्लो. ओके, चलो. Step number 2, very important was step number 2. Sir, now what we'll do? We'll do CFAT or what? No, we'll not do CFAT. the number one rule in your replacement is the depreciation I told you, and in that we follow block of asset concept. We follow block of asset concept, which you might have done in your tax. Block of asset concept. So what is the meaning of this? Are Baba, you need to check. You need to check whether both the machines, the new one and the existing one, are in the same block. Are in the same block. If they are in the same block, so what is the meaning of same block? खुद थोड़ा फॉर बताओ 20% WDV 20% WDV सेम इट इज देन योर लाइफ इज वेरी इजी अगर क्वेश्चन में लिखा है ना उन लोगों ने कि बोथ द मशीन्स बिलोंग टू सेम ब्लॉक ऑफ असेट देन माय लाइफ इज इजी यू नो व्हाट आई डू if they belong to same block of asset boss depreciation amount will be computed will be computed on this amount only, on this amount which you will get in your step number one, which you will get in your step number one. Clear? कुछ देखो भी मत वहां पे जो भी अमाउंट ऊपर आया ना, because that is the only amount which is there in your block. So don't do anything, just take the figure and start what depreciation. समझ में आ रहा है आपको? चलो सर एक मिनट सर what if both the machines do not belong to same block of asset, then there will be a very lengthy process. What? Then you need to take out depreciation for the new machine, depreciation for the old machine, and then you need to do what? Minus. That will be a lengthy process. Okay, समझ में आ रहा है? चलो step number 3, what this will be? What? Incremental incremental C fact, simple, we'll do it, that is new minus old. Okay, चलो next step number 4, इंक्रीमेंटल स्क्रैप. और स्क्रैप भी तो है ना भाई, स्क्रैप भी तो आएगा ना, स्क्रैप का वैल्यू भी रहेगा उसमें. सो इट विल बी न्यू माइनस ओल्ड. ओके, एंड लास्ट इट विल बी इंक्रीमेंटल NPV. Simple. Incremental NPV, as simple as that. Okay, if you see one thing, I've only added a prefix to all the steps, and that is incremental. Okay, that's how you solve a replacement. If it is come positive, you will tell your verdict will be go ahead and replace the machine. As simple as that. Okay, यहाँ तक और भी करेंगे. अरे भाई, this is only warm up. ये warm up कर रहे हैं थोड़ा सा. एक मॉल में जा रहे हैं अपन, एक environment create करेंगे, and then we start with the question. If I go directly with the questions now, then you might sir ये तो concept पता नहीं है. That is why I'm doing this, and then we'll switch over to the question answers. Okay. So everybody, I hope you're writing all of this stuff. I know you know this. ऐसा नहीं कि तुम्हें पता नहीं है. सिर्फ लिखो. Just write it with me. Okay. चलो. Sir, after this war और क्या concept है sir? और क्या concept है sir? सुनो. Very important. Now the point is, in your examination, these people are asking you some scenarios. Are base case NPV, adjusted NPV. So pay attention. Base NPV and adjusted NPV. Okay, please write this. आपके एग्जाम के पहले रिवाइज करने के लिए बहुत काम आएगा. This will be of very handy. Okay, base NPV and adjusted NPV. Can I tell you this in one line? एक line में खत्म कर दे. If your company is raising the money, अगर पैसा उठा रहे in the form of debenture, loan वगैरह कुछ उठाए, so remember one thing, the moment you do that, you have to pay interest, and the moment you pay interest, you are going to get tax savings. I repeat myself again. The moment a company raises any form of money, but in the form of debentures or in the form of loan, जब आप पैसा उठाते हो तो आपको interest pay करना पड़ता है, and interest is always adjusted for what? Tax savings. Okay, that is called as, जब आप adjust करते हो, that is called as adjusted NPV. And when you don't adjust the tax savings, that is called as your base NPV. As simple as that. एक छोटा सा फॉर्मूला है वो आपको लिखना है. Please write it down. यहाँ पे कुछ फॉर्मूला नहीं है बेस NPV के लिए, but write it down. Without any tax savings, on interest on debentures or loan. एकदम सिंपल लिखा है मैंने ये. This is very simple. I hope you're writing this. I hope everybody is writing this. And what is adjusted NPV? We adjust tax savings, but there's a way of writing this. Okay, and please write this down, everyone. Chalo, adjusted NPV. Can I tell you one thing? पहला क्वेश्चन है MCQ में, फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन is only there of this. Please complete addition NPV. That is base NPV plus present value. Understand what I'm writing? Plus present value of tax savings on interest. Now listen to me very carefully. अच्छा और भी है इसमें, सॉरी मैं और भी लिखा नहीं. Minus your issue cost. Minus your issue cost. You know what is issue cost called as? यहाँ पे ब्रैकेट में लिख दो, Latin bracket. It is called as flotation cost. It is called as flotation cost. Now please pay attention. Everyone please pay attention. I have seen lot of students and lot of people going wrong in this formula. You know like आप कंफ्यूज हो जाते हो कि वो प्लस है माइनस है. तो एक चीज दिमाग में कंफर्म ये करो. It is base NPV plus you're adjusting the tax savings. And remember one thing, boss. It is the present value of tax savings on interest. It is a very deep word. बहुत deep word है वो. आपको अगर समझा रहेगा तो वो सब देखो. भाई साहब सबसे पहले the first thing what you need to do is you have to compute interest. Okay, so on what I'll compute interest? On the debentures. Let us say example, the 10 lakhs 10% debenture. I'll do 10 lakh into 10%. I'll get the interest amount. Whether these people are asking me interest amount, no, they want tax savings on interest amount. So after that interest I have to also multiply with the tax rate. Then I'll get tax savings. समझो क्या? Tax savings का भी आंसर नहीं है मेरा भाई. उनको प्रेजेंट वैल्यू चाहिए. Then you need to compute the present value and that figure is going to come over there. Did everybody get this? Please, present value of tax savings on interest. That is the entire point. करेंगे अपन एक 2 मिनट में. Let me go on to the questions, okay? And minus your issue cost of rotation. I hope this formula is updated. Short MCQ in December 24 paper of adjusted NPV. See, लिखा सबने? Everybody writing this? Everybody writing this? Salah. Fast. Base case NPV, adjusted NPV. I'll see what I all have. और कुछ मिस हुआ है क्या अपना? ये लिखा भी अपन ने. This is what I wanted to tell you. अच्छा, now whatever part is there, we'll try to cover in the questions. Okay? I hope this is more than enough. Your NPV, your payback, because you want to play in this one. Okay, and as always, pay attention. Everybody, pay attention, please. I have taken capital betting a lot of times. If you see my previous marathons, उसमें सब कुछ लिया है मैंने. दो तीन बार लिया रहेगा मैंने marathons में capital betting. In fact, you will see my specific videos also on capital betting. But I always start with this question. जो अपना warm up बोलते हैं ना अपन, वो ये question से हम शुरू करेंगे और फिर we will go ahead every time. हाँ, capital rationing. हाँ, right. Very good. Very good. अरे मैं उसमें I'll do it in that only, right? Question. But I'll still tell you. Thank God you reminded me. Who's this person? Pritam. Very good. Capital rationing. Understand one thing. Capital rationing is a situation where you have budget constraint. अरे आपको 10 लाख का बजट दिया. You have given 10 lakh budget and they have told you to please go and select what. Okay. This is the concept of capital rationing. When capital rationing comes, the projects are divided into two categories. One is called as your indivisible, and the other is called as divisible. So what is the meaning of this? Sir, we understood what is your capital rationing, where you're telling there will be a budget constraint, 10 lakh, 50 lakh, and only in that 50 lakh, I need to go and select the proposals. Okay, this is capital rationing. But what is the meaning of indivisible or divisible? The number one point is that in indivisible project, you cannot divide the project. For example, pay attention. 10 lakh is my maximum limit. So when I start selecting the project A, B, C, D, I need to make sure that my money is not crossing 10 lakh. But let us say one thing. B, C, D or E. इतने project है भाई साहब. The moment I come to D, 9 lakh money is gone. Okay, जितना हमने select, I selected A, I selected B, I selected C, and I selected D. And how much money went? Sir, 9 lakh. How much money I have left in the pocket? So only 1 lakh is left. The problem is what? I want to go for what? I want to go for E. But the point is what? E का जो पैसा है ना वो 3 लाख रुपए. It is 3 lakh. You tell me one thing. Do I have the budget to go for that? Because sir, already you have gone. You have invested 9 lakh rupees. You only have 1 lakh rupees. That E is how much? It is 3 lakh rupees. The point is what? I cannot do it because it is a indivisible project. Indivisible. I cannot divide the project. So I have to be happy in 9 lakhs only. I have to use the combination, best combinations out of the slot. Now, on the other hand, what is the meaning of divisible? Very simple. Same example over here. The only thing is what in divisible, the project is what divided. Jitna paisa, what money I am left with, let's say I am left with 1 lakh rupees, I can take 1 lakh out of the remaining project. I can take 1 lakh out of the remaining project. Okay, चलो ये भी कंसेप्ट करेंगे अपन एंड में. बट जितना मैंने क्वेश्चन देखे ये इतना क्वेश्चन नहीं पूछा. सीएमए इंटर तक ये ठीक है. फिर सीएमए इंटर लेवल कैपिटल रेशनिंग इज ओके. This I don't think ये वाला है. Nominal real cash flow, okay, I'll take it in the question. इतना कुछ नहीं है, मैं आपको वही बोल रहा हूँ. कौन कौन है? एकदम जैक MIRR तुषार. Pay attention. If you ask me, no, if you ask me, the main concept जो आपको पूछा जाएगा ना वो यही है. This is your main concept and this इसके ऊपर आपका पूरा कंट्रोल चाहिए. Full control has to be there on this. Okay, चलो. Okay, now can you start one by one? कुछ समझ भी करेंगे अभी. बहुत हो गया concepts. चलो. Can you start one by one? I want everybody to pay attention. I want everybody to keep your calculators open. सब कुछ solve करना है as we always do. Simple. Okay. This is a warm-up question. This is a warm-up question. We just warm up this and then we will go ahead. Okay. Simple. Also one more thing. जो आपका इसका part है. सुनो. That is not only the warm-up. You also have risk analysis in capital budgeting. For example, certainty equivalent, RADR approach. सब कुछ है. वो question भी कर लेंगे अपन और easy है. इतना कुछ नहीं है. That's the only reason I completed portfolio yesterday. Remember one thing, everyone pay attention, everyone pay attention. I have done June, but I don't know whether the method that I've done is correct or not. Okay, koi baat. Okay, please pay attention. So whenever even you are studying now, please complete portfolio chapter first, because in capital budgeting also there will be standard deviation of NPV. I hope you know this. When you are at the last stage of your capital budgeting, in that there will be questions of what? Standard deviation. ठीक है, आज करेंगे अपन, टेंशन मत लो उसका. But सबसे पहले start when you're doing. I always start with these questions only because it helps to make sure तुमको concept आता है क्या नहीं. Even you can test yourself here. Okay, so on your screen, following are the data on a capital project being evaluated by management of XL. Okay, they have given you savings, they have given you life, they have given you IRR 15%, they have given you PI also. So they have already given you everything. Okay, NPV is not there, cost of capital discounting factor is not there, cost of project that initial investment वो नहीं दिया है, payback is not there, salvage value is not there, zero it is. Okay, this is the table which is given to you. This also table they will give you. Okay, चलो, this is the total, ये इसका total है, ये इसका total. ठीक है, चलो, can you start doing this question everybody? If anybody knows the question, you can start doing on your own. Okay, चलो, number 1, solution. What is the first step we do when these kind of question comes? Sir, whenever these kind of questions comes though, there is a proper technique, proper way of starting the question. Number 1, please select this IRR. सबसे पहले आपको उसके ऊपर जंप मारना है. किसके ऊपर? IRR. Tell me one thing. Couple of minutes back I told you what is the meaning of IRR. Can you please tell me? Sir, IRR is that rate. एक ऐसा rate है where NPV is zero. Where NPV is zero. Can I say one thing? At 15% जो उन लोगों ने दिया है, NPV is equal to zero. Sir, yes, perfect. Are you tell me one thing? How will NPV become zero? How will NPV become zero? Sir, NPV will become zero that time only when your outflow and inflow is same. When your outflow and inflow is same, when both are same, then this will become zero. खत्म हो गया बात. तो एक काम करेंगे आप please. At 15%, can you please tell me what is my inflow? What is my inflow? Just for the purpose of computing cost of investment. Sir, I think the annual cost saving is 4 lakh. So it is 4 lakh into 15% cumulative discounting factor for how many years? Sir, for 4 years. So it is written over here. This is 15% and 4 का कितना है? 2.85. So what I'll do? 2.855. What is the answer? Sir, my answer is 2.855. It is 11 lakh 42,000. I hope somebody has just answered this. 11 lakh 42,000. Everybody, 11 lakh 42,000. Who's this? Divya आज नहीं होगा लीजिंग because capital bidding आपका बहुत टाइम जाने वाला है. I could have rushed to leasing today also, but the only thing is what, that I could not have completed the variety of questions which I am going to cover today. That is why मैंने उसको बफर में रखा है. आज नहीं लूंगा मैं कैपिटल, ये आज सिर्फ और सिर्फ कैपिटल बिल्डिंग ही रहेगी. ठीक है. 11,42,000 इज माय फर्स्ट. ये आपके एक आंसर हो गया. कौन सा? ये वाला आंसर. 11,42,000. Okay, done. Sir, okay, perfect, perfect. Now, sir, what is my second? What is my second? What I'll do? What can I do? Are very simple. Whatever information they have given, please start with that only. What is this? Sir, profitability index they have given. So can I write here over here? PI is present value of cash inflow upon outflow. Upon outflow. Can I say one thing? You already have the outflow. You already have the outflow. This is your what? This is your what? ये तुमने outflow निकाला है, बराबर? So can I say one thing? This is 1.064. कितना है? 1.064 ये is equal to this. I have no idea. Outflow is how much? 11,42,000. Can you please tell me? Therefore, present value of cash inflow. Present value of cash inflow is equal to how much? 11,42,000 into 1.064. Can I say it is rupees 12,15,088. Please solve this question. Huh? Please solve this question. Present value of cash inflow 12,15,088. Okay. Achha. So two things I have done. I have computed outflow. I have computed present value of cash inflow. Can I say one thing? I have outflow. I have inflow. Can I compute NPV? हाँ सर, आराम से निकाल सकते, आराम से. NPV is equal to 12,15,088 minus 11,42,000. 11,42,000. Okay. Triangulation. What is the answer? Sir, my NPV is 73,088. 73,088. There's one question for you guys also after this. I want to check how many of you can do fast. ये होने के बाद मैं आपको दे दूंगा, ठीक है? Sir, we have computed present value of cash inflow. We have computed NPV. We have computed outflow also. Now what is remaining? So this is done. Payback is remaining. Sir, payback is remaining. Payback निकाल लेंगे अपन जल्दी. Payback. Okay. Achha, by the way, I've told you already, when you're computing payback, you have to see two things, whether cash flow is constant or not constant. If it is constant, formula is very simple. What is the formula? Sir, outflow upon inflow per annum. Inflow per annum. How much is our outflow? Sir, 11,42,000 upon how much inflow? So it is 4 lakh. Can we see what is the answer? Is it 2.855 years? Is it 2.855 years? Everybody okay with this? Everybody okay with this? समझ में आ रहा है क्या चालू है? चलो, ये हो गया अपना. Sir, NPV is done, cost of project is done, payback is done. Only one thing is remaining, and that is your cost of capital, that is your discounting factor. And which is very simple. You know why it is simple? Because, ladies and gentlemen, you already have the present value of cash inflow. Figure तुम्हारे पास already सामने है. What you usually do is, see, remember one thing. You know the NPV table, right? You know the NPV table. In NPV table, we do something like this. Year, next we have the particulars, next we have the amount, next we have discounting factor, okay, and last we have the discounted cash flow. This is usually our table, right? So pay attention. Now the point is what? This is 1 dash how much? 1 dash 4. This is 1 dash 4. This is 1 dash 4. Okay. Inflow. The point is what? I already have this amount. 4 lakh is my constant inflow, and I already have the amount in last column also. That is present value of cash inflow. How much is that? 12,15,088. 12,15,088. Ladies and gentlemen, can you please tell me what is the discounting factor? So what simple है? 12,15,088 divided by what? 4 lakh. 3.03. 3.03. How much it is? 7. Please go and find in the table where it is 3.037. आपको दिख जाएगा. You will find it where? So year, it is year. Your answer is how much? 12%. Your answer is how much? 12%. Your answer is how much? 12%. Okay. So discounting factor is equal to 12%. Finish. How will you show the examiner? How will you show the examiner? Sir, present value of cash inflow upon inflow per annum. Inflow per annum. 12 lakh 15,088 whole divided by 4 lakhs. Okay. 3.038. Okay. Which is equal to 12%. Finish. That's your answer. That's your answer. Everybody okay till here? सबका हुआ है क्या? Everybody done? Please give me a yes or no. Has everybody done the entire question? It is a warm-up question. After this, we will switch over to all other questions. Okay. So please tell me whether you have done this question. Yes or no. I want everybody to tell me in the comment कि आपका ये question का answer हुआ है क्या? Have you got all the answers? Have you got all these answers? Have you got all these answers? Have you got your NPV, cost of capital, cost of project, and payback? Has everybody done yes or no? Please. If you have done this, everybody okay? Prasanna, Suyo, Pranali, Pritam, Geeta, अरे बाकी लोग कहाँ पे है? सबका हुआ है क्या? If you have done this, this is for you. Your time starts now. Your time starts now. ये आपके लिए है. This is for you. Time is 2:54. I want all the answers. Please start doing. 2:54. Time starts now. 2:54. टाइमिंग के साथ आपको करना है. आपके पास सब कुछ है सामने. इनफैक्ट व्हाट आई डू इज मैं इसका टोटल भी मार के आपको देता हूँ. In the meantime, you can start. 2:54 is the time. I want to see with presentation. You only be your checker. With presentation, don't do something calculating. You सर को आंसर देने का घाई घाई में ऐसा मत करो. शांति से टेस्ट है आपको सॉल्व करके देना है. So that I will understand and you have understood that question. Everybody fast. Everybody. Come on, everybody. This is for your practice. Huh? चलो मैंने आपको टोटल भी मार के दिया है. Completely up to yours. I want all the answers. Hey, all the answers. एक ही आंसर मत दो. ऐसा एक ही आंसर मत दो. सब आंसर निकालना है. Cost of project, cost of capital, NPV, payback period, all the answers निकालने भाई. All the answers. Come on, fast. Answers, please. Only a few people answering. Only a few people answering. I want everybody to answer fast. पूछ सकते हैं आपको 7 मार्क्स के लिए. Cost of project 303,735. You have to also compute present value of cash inflow. Cost of capital 9%. 3.0737 years NPV is remaining. NPV. So everybody fast. Saranya, very good, very good. Vishal, very good. All done. 258, 257 हमने मैसेज किया रहेगा. 3 minutes you are taking. 3 minutes to do this. It's very good. 19,443. 19,443. 439, 443. Everybody acceptable. Everybody done with this? Has everybody done with this? Sneha, very good. 3,03,700. You have rounded it off. अरे NPV आपका शायद स्नेहा, you can check your NPV. Okay, I think your NPV is a bit गड़बड़. आपका पेबैक में भी गड़बड़ हो गया जरा थोड़ा. Anand, your answer is right. Komal, your answer is right. Jack, your answer is right. Jyoti, your answer is right. चलो बाकी लोग क्या कर रहे हैं? There's so many people watching. Where are other people? Only a few people are answering. Anand, very good. So Sneha, you need to check your answers. Little bit गड़बड़. I think आपने calculation mistake किया रहेगा. You done calculation mistake. चलो, everybody done? Very good, very good, very good. Okay. चलो. Now, see when you do that kind of a sum, no. One thing is very sure कि तुम्हारे concepts थोड़े फार clear है, ठीक है? मतलब all are good. चलो, चलो, चलो. गीता, ज्योति. चलो. Can we start with the PDF, everybody? Yes or no? Can we start with the PDF? Yes or no? Everybody, कैल्सी लेके आप तैयार रहेंगे? कैल्सी रहेंगे, तैयार रहेंगे? You will be there with the कैल्सी. Approximation की वजह से हो. अरे approximation इतना कैसे हो गया? 19,000 में आंसर इसने है. 19,443 का आंसर. Your answer is, you know how much? Where is the chat? Chat कहाँ पे गया आपका? Your answer is 18,267. बहुत फर्क है उसमें. बहुत फर्क है. But I'm only just test your knowledge because this is what we have done. But I'm only just test your knowledge because this is what we have done. This is what we have done now. This is what we have done now. Okay. Chalo. Question number 16. Question number 16. Question number 16. Can we start? Can we start? Can we start? अरे यश, आप वो previous वाला वीडियो देख लो, आपको समझ में आएगा. Cost of capital कैसा असते हैं? You see, the discounting factor is what? The moment you divide by दोन कॉलम काढा, एक इनफ्लो आणि एक प्रेझेंट व्हॅल्यू कॅश इनफ्लो. उस ऐसे वाले क्वेश्चंस में दे डोंट गिव यू प्रेझेंट व्हॅल्यू कॅश इनफ्लो, आपको निकालना पड़ता है. हे दोन्ही डिवाइड बाय कर, तुला मध्ये हे मिळेल अँड दॅट विल गेट. पहिला वाला व्हिडिओ बघ जो आपण सॉल्व केला, लगेच कळलं. ठीक आहे, नाही कळलं मला परत विचार. ठीक आहे, बट एव्हरीबडी प्लीज 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 पे अटेन्शन. Please pay attention, everybody. Please keep that competition aside now. Now everybody take a new page, write their MCQ, and we start with the MCQ now. We start with the MCQ, okay? Chalo, pay attention. Everyone pay attention, please. Can we start? Everybody give me a yes or no. मैं दिख रहा है क्या तुमको? कुछ lag हुआ क्या? Am I proper now? Am I audible? Am I audible? Am I audible? Fast. Am I audible now? Audible, visible. अभी लैग नहीं हो रहा है ना? All clear, all clear. चलो. On your screen, the first question. All are your examination questions of your CMA final की exclusive questions है आपके लिए. A project of Robin Limited has a net present value, base case NPV of 1,50,000. Okay. Couple of minutes before, I told you what is the meaning of base case NPV. This project has one financial side effect. It expands the firm's borrowings power by 5 lakh. The project lasts indefinitely. Okay. So it is treated as supporting perpetual debt. I hope you know what to do for perpetual. If the borrowing rate is 10% and the net tax shield is 35%, the adjusted NPV of the project will be, okay? Adjusted NPV. Okay, everybody should write down एक blank page लेंगे, उस पे लिखेंगे आप पूरा. ठीक है? Adjusted NPV. Sir, what is the formula? Now only I wrote. I'll write it once again. Sir, base NPV plus present value of tax shield. Present value of tax shield or tax saving. Don't get confused. Same only it is. Present value of tax shield or tax savings on interest. On interest जो भी लोन या डिवेंचर हैगा जो भी ठीक है माइनस योर फ्लोटेशन कॉस्ट माइनस योर फ्लोटेशन कॉस्ट बोले तो इशू कॉस्ट FLOATATION flotation cost, okay, which is nothing in the question. Okay, can anybody please tell me how to solve this question? Can anybody please tell me how to solve this question? It's very simple. It's very simple. Very simple. Sir, my base NPV is 1,50,000. My base NPV is rupees 1,50,000. Okay. Now I want to compute present value of tax shield on the interest. What I've told you already, sir. सबसे पहले, how much is your borrowing? Sir, it is 5 lakhs. 5 lakhs into how much is 10%? 10% 50,000. अरे but this 50,000 का मुझे present value निकालना है. Sir, when I'm doing present value, I need to have some years in my mind. No, 1 year, 2 year, 3 year. कैसे करो discounting? अरे, but this is indefinite. This is indefinite. अरे, when it is indefinite, what we do? We divide by the discounting factor. So tell me one thing. Divide by the discounting factor is the interest rate itself. Don't go and find out when the discounting factor. We use the discounting factor. Divide by 10%. 5 lakh into how much is your tax? 35%. Is it 1,75,000? Is it 1,75,000? Everybody on your screen, 1,75,000 minus 0. Your answer will be 3,25,000. 3,25,000. Everybody getting 3,25,000? Yes or no? Everybody getting 3,25,000? Everybody getting 3,25,000? Everybody getting 3,25,000? Did you understand what did I do? So total your borrowings into your interest rate, whatever interest you have to discount it, right? You have to bring it to present value. So in this question, it is indefinite. So what I did, sir, I divided it by the discounting factor, which is treated as the interest rate itself. Okay. And after that, what I did, I computed the tax shield. It was 35%, and that is the amount which is in front of you. And this is basically your adjusted NPV. Please keep this at the top priority because वो पूछेंगे तुमको MCQ में, ठीक है? Has everybody got 3,25,000? Has everybody understood 3,25,000? Yes or no? Has everybody understood 3,25,000? Yes or no? Yes or no? ठीक है, चलो. Question number 18 on your screen. Question number 18 on your screen. Question number 18 on your screen. Zotson Public Limited Company has been evaluating investment in a project which will require 39 lakh capital expenditure. Okay, no problem. The company expects the capital investment to provide annual cash flow of 6 lakhs per year after taxes indefinitely. Oh, boss. The reason why I'm picking these questions is to tell you that whenever indefinitely comes, infinite comes, you need to divide by the discounting factor. Indefinitely, the discount rate which applies to invest decisions is 14%. You need to compute base case NPV. अभी आपको adjust NPV निकालना नहीं है, आपको normal base case निकालना है without considering the borrowing tax bill effect. Sir, no problem. I think this is very simple. How will we compute base case NPV? Very simple. और आपका outflow minus inflow, base case NPV, present value of cash inflow minus your outflow, present value of cash inflow. So how much is it? Sir, 6 lakh rupees we are getting every year. And 14% is the discounting factor. So what I do, 6 lakhs divided by 14% कितना आता है? Sir, this कौन सा figure आएगा? 42 ऐसा और आया क्या? 42, 85, 714 ऐसा आया फिगर ये. Minus 39 lakhs. Minus 39 lakhs. Your answer is 3,857,142. Matlab this is your answer. 3.56. Everybody getting 3.86? My bad. 3.86. Approx 3.86 lakh is your answer. Everybody getting 3.86? Yes or no? 3.86. Everybody getting? Yes or no? Are bonus question hai re. Bonus questions are these. But this should go on. Like you need to solve these questions. If you have not done this, you have not practiced this only. And if this comes in front of your paper, being easy also, you will get confused. तो कभी किया ही नहीं मैंने. That is why please solve it with me. Okay, please solve it with me. खतरनाक क्वेश्चन, खतरनाक, एकदम खतरनाक क्वेश्चन. How many of you have like this is an exam question only? Santika project. जबरदस्त क्वेश्चन था. And you know, listen to me. If you have sat yesterday for my lecture of portfolio management, in that I had already taught you how to also find the Z area. एक काम करेंगे, I'll read the question for you and then we'll go ahead. Very important question. It's a combination of two things over here: capital budgeting plus your this portfolio. Santika project has a mean value of 11,700. The management wants to determine the probability of the NPV of the project under different ranges. Okay. Whenever probability comes, standard deviation comes in capital budgeting, these people are talking about risk analysis in capital budgeting. If the standard deviation is 6,000, what will be the probability of NPV between 7,200 and 13,200? By the way, I missed out. I wanted to say कि strategic cost management, हाँ, SCM में when we were doing this, उसमें सिखाया था मैंने आपको क्या? Normal curve, this learning curve theory में this had come. So if you have watched my lecture, I have a very simple step to do this. Please pay attention and I'll teach you what is it. Okay. सबसे पहले I'll tell you what is the meaning of this question. There is a mean value of 11,700. What is mean? That is a medium. Okay. Expected बोलते हैं, expected NPV बोलते हैं. That's why expected mean value 11,700. Sir, the standard deviation is 6,000. Okay. What will be the probability of NPV between 7,200 and 13,200? So boss, pay attention. And they've also given Z areas. Sir, how to do this, sir? We don't know. Pay attention. This is also useful to you in strategic cost management, also in learning curve, and also here. Whenever you need to compute Z area, use shortcut trick. And the trick is, you know what? Whatever question they're asking you now, whatever number it is, please put it over here. 7,200 minus, what is your mean, sir? 11,700 divided by how is the standard deviation? 6,000. This is your formula. The number, अगर मुझे उसको इसमें लिखने का ना, तो so I can write x minus your what mean value divided by standard deviation. Okay. So please show me what is the Z value. Sir, 7,200 minus 11,700 divided by 6,000 कितना आता है? Minus 0.75. I will draw the normal curve also. Just give me 2 minutes. Okay. Sir, this is Z area for 1. Okay. They have also asked you what is the probability of NPV between 7,200 and 13,200. Now I did for this 7,200. Now you guys compute Z area of 13,200 and give it to me. Same करना है sir. Z is equal to 13,200 minus 11,700 divided by 6,000. 13,200 minus 11,700 divided by 6,000. How much is this? Sir, positive 0.25. Has everybody got these two figures? Yes or no? ये तुमको आया क्या? ये वाला आया और ये वाला आया? Yes or no? And have you got this 0.75 and 0.25? Have you got this? Give me a yes or no. Did you understand? It's very simple. It's very simple. Whatever figure you need to compute, whatever. Let the probability be less, be more, कुछ भी पूछे तो उनको वो पहले डाल नंबर. First number that should be that minus your mean value divided by standard deviation. Okay. Now, so the point is, pay attention. The point is, they have already given you the area. See, 0.75 यहाँ पे कितना area भाई साहब? 0.2734. Okay. And how much you have got for 0.25? So यहाँ पे मिल जाएगा 0.25. That is this. अरे बाबा. So please tell me one thing. See what beautiful this concept is. If you understand the normal curve. Oh public. Pay attention. This is my normal curve. This is my mean value. As you all know, if you do not know also, pay attention. The entire region यहाँ से लेके यहाँ तक ये पूरा region जो है ना, ये एक होता है. ये कितना होता है? एक होता है. कैसा होता है सर ये? This is basically 0.5 and 0.5. So 0.5 and 0.5 which is equal to 1. Okay. Now the point is they are asking you और एक बात ओ भैया ये नेगेटिव होता है और ये पॉजिटिव होता है. that side is negative and this side is positive. So tell me one thing, you have got minus over here, आपको एक minus मिल गया है, यहाँ पे और एक plus मिल गया है. Can I say one thing? They are asking you, pay attention, ओए public, यहाँ पे ध्यान दो. They are asking you the shaded area, उतना between चाहिए. भाई साहब, you only tell me if I've got the two figures, what you will do? So plus करूंगा मैं, simple. मेरे पास दोनों भी एरिया मेरे पास है. So what I'll do? 0. कितना है वो? 0.2734 plus 0. अरे put together. 0.2734 plus 0.0987 is your answer. 37.21. C is your option. 37.21 is your answer. 37.21 is your answer. 37.21. और लाइक का बटन ठोकिए अगर आपको एक कंसेप्ट समझाए. अगर तुमको सच में समझे ना, अरे यार सर क्या भारी समझाए, ये समझाए कंसेप्ट सर. इफ यू नो दिस देन प्लीज हिट द लाइक बटन, आई विल लव इट. समझा है तो ये. हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू न्यू दिस कंसेप्ट बिफोर? हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू न्यू दिस? हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू न्यू दिस कंसेप्ट बिफोर? हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू न्यू दिस कंसेप्ट बिफोर? एवरीबॉडी कंसेप्ट पता था क्या? चलो, everybody done? Everybody done? Can we go ahead? Everyone? चलो. Question number 13 on your screen. Question number 13 on your screen. A project of ZOM Limited requires initial investment of 100 lakh and generates annual cash inflow of 29.85 lakh per 5 years. If the risk-free rate is 10% and the premium for normal risk is 3%, okay. What is the maximum premium for the abnormal risk that can be earned on this project using IRR? Okay, it's a very technical and tricky question. Can I tell you one thing very short? एकदम clear बोलोगे? Sir, annual investment is 100 lakh. Okay, that too we have. Cash inflows also we have 29.85. 5 years is the project. Risk free is 10%. Risk free discounting factor देखो कितना है? Risk free is 10% plus premium is how much? 3. So can I say one thing? My discounting factor is 13%. My discounting factor is 13%. Okay, sir, no problem. No problem. And it is, what is the maximum period for abnormal risk that can be earned on this project? Now, please tell me one thing. Please tell me one simple thing. If IRR concept I'm using, you see, you know how to compute the factor. कैसे factor निकालना पता है क्या? Sir, outflow divided by inflow. Pay attention, ना? Outflow divided by inflow. How much is this? Sir, कितना था? 100 lakh. 100 lakh divided by how much was it? 29.85 lakh. 29.85 lakh. Can you please tell me how much is this? 100 divided by 29.85. Sir, this is 3.35. This is the factor. 3.35. This is the factor. 3.35 is the factor. Can you please go in your table and find out by 3.35? Sir. Here. 3.35 is over here. 3.35 is over here. And how much is this? Sir, it is 15%. It is 15%. So can I say one thing? How much is the difference between a normal discounting factor and your this? Sir, it is how much? It is how much? Sir, it is what happened? It is 2%. 15%, 15% and 13%. The difference is how much? 2%, and that is your answer. 2% is your answer. Everybody, 2% is your answer. चला लवकर. All are important है भाई, ये सब important वाले. Pay attention. So now I want you to be very, very fast. Question number 1 on your screen. I think this is model question paper December 24. This is December 24 MCQ. Can you please tell me what is the answer? Sir, following information available in case of investment proposal. NPV discounting is 1250. I want everybody to solve this in the book. You need to compute IRR of the proposal. You know the formula. We have just done it. For IRR, you need two things. You need two of the NPVs. One positive, one negative. Everything they have given over here. Okay. Can you please start and give it to me, sir? IRR is equal to start rate plus NPV at start rate upon NPV at start rate minus NPV at end rate into end rate minus start rate. Everything they have, only need to compute and give it to me fast. Chalo. Sir, start rate is how much? 10% plus NPV at start rate 1250 upon 1250 minus minus plus हो जाएगा, ये होगा 200 200 into 11% minus 10%. Okay, solve this and give the answer fast. Even I'll do it, even you will do it. 1270. 10.9 approx aa raha hai. The closest is this value. 10.86. Everybody getting the answer? Everybody getting this answer? Please give me yes or no. Please give me a yes or no fast. Are you getting 10.9? 10.86 is the closest. 10.86. Everybody getting 10.86? Everybody getting 10.86? Yeah, 10.86. Okay, I'm getting 10.9. 10.86 also will be the answer. That's the closest of the options. 10.86. Everybody done? Everybody done? It's a very simple. It's very simple. Chalo. Question number 5 on your screen. Question number 5 on your screen. Question number 5 on your screen. Everybody. Very good. Prasanna, Sachirata, Vaibhav, Pranali, Sneha, Vaibhav. Very good. सबके आंसर है actually. Renuka, Pritam, Tushar, Yash. Everybody getting answer except from ऊपर से मैं ऊपर देखा ही नहीं. Jack also very good. Chalo. Everybody. IRR is 10%. Annual cash flow after tax is 1,30,000. Project duration is 4 years. What is the initial investment? I think we have done right now. अभी किया था अपन ने. एक बार वापस बताएंगे. Sir, बहुत simple है. And IRR, obviously this is equal to this. Can you please tell me? Cash flow after tax is 1,30,000. Tell me what is the answer. 1, 2, 3, 4. Into how much is this? 1,30,000. Is your answer? What is your answer? Please tell me. Is your answer 4,12,100? Is your answer 4,12,100? Is your answer 4? Sir, at IRR, at this rate, NPV is equal to 0. When is NPV equal to 0? Sir, when present value of cash inflow is equal to outflow. Is outflow. So what is the present value of cash inflow? Sir, 1,30,000 into the cumulative discounting factor for 4 years of 10%. Okay, how much is that? 1 divided by 1.10. 1, 2, 3 and 4. How much is this? 1 divided by 1.10. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3.1698. Okay, how much is the answer? So it is approx 4,12,000. Approx 4,12,100. Okay, everybody getting 4,12,100 fast? Sure. Very good. Very good. Question number 9 on your screen. Question number 9 on your screen. Fast. Chalo, I want everybody to do it very fast. Huh? Do not wait for anybody else. Do not wait for anybody else. Fast, fast, fast. Sir, the PI of the project is how much? The PI of the project how much? 1.28. Your cost of investment is how much? 2,50,000. NPV of the project is how much? NPV of the project. Sir, it's very simple. It's very simple. What we do is PI is equal to present value of cash inflow upon outflow. Now you tell me one thing. Present value of cash inflow upon what is the outflow? 2,50,000. 1.28. 2,50,000. First you compute the present value of cash inflow. How much is this? Sir, 1.28 into 2,50,000. Sir, it is 3,22,000. It is 3,22,000. This is what? Sir, this will be present value of cash inflow. That is rupees 3,20,000. 3,20,000. And can you please show me what will be the NPV? Sir, NPV is equal to outflow 3,20,000 minus your outflow. How much is the outflow? 2,50,000. 2,50,000. Everyone, what is the answer? Very simple. 70,000. Your answer should match. 70,000. Your answer should match. That is option number C. Everybody getting option number C fast. Salah. This is the most easiest question of the MCQ. कुछ भी करना नहीं है. Question number 10. Expected NPV is multiplied by the probability. You get the answer. Do it fast. In fact, you calculate भी कर सकते हैं आप. 30,000 into 0.1 m plus में. Just put in m plus 6,000 into 0.4 m plus 1,20 into 0.4 m plus 1,50 into 0.1 m plus. Is it 90,000? Is it 90,000? Is it 90? अरे तुषार थ्योरी लिया नहीं मैंने इसमें अभी. ये 2-3 क्वेश्चन है और वो इतने कुछ खास नहीं है यार, बहुत इजी वाले क्वेश्चन है वो. जामुश के मैंने ये वाले लिए. थ्योरी का एक सेशन मारेंगे ना अलग सा. We'll do theory different. I'll take one session on theory. Only theory I'll take. उसमें I'll not take any computation only. See, even Kapil sir is thinking to come out with MCQ. Even Kapil sir is going to come out with MCQ for SCM. Okay, and I am also going to come out with MCQs only for theory also. Okay, just let this go by, then I'll tell the date. Okay, chalo. Okay, now please pay attention, everyone. सबको ध्यान देने का है. Everybody pay attention. Everybody pay attention. Everybody pay attention. Can we start, boys and girls? ये सब भारी भारी क्वेश्चंस लिए ना, you don't have to do only anything else. Just do this much. That's it. Okay, chalo. First, I'll take the question which is a bit difficulty moderate, and then we'll go ahead. Okay, सब करने अपने questions. All the question we need to do. फर्स्ट थोड़ा इजी शुरू करते हैं, फिर आगे जाते हैं. चलो, December 23 exams. December 23 exams. We start from there. December 23 exams. यश आज ब्रेक नको, ठीक है, शुरू करेंगे. ब्रेक, ये ब्रेक चाहिए तुमको क्या? You tell me if you want to break, then I'll give you break for 5-10. If you don't want, I'll start immediate. Tell me immediate. You want a break or no, everyone? If you want a break, and give you for 5-10 minutes, and then we'll continue. अगर नहीं चाहिए, I'll continue immediately. It is completely up to you. Everyone, fast. जल्दी बताएंगे. We'll go by the majority, हाँ? Majority पे जाऊंगा मैं. अच्छा, there are only 2 people who want break. There are 2 people, 3 people who want break. One is Yash, second is Tushar, and third is Ajit. There are more people also. More. ठीक है. कितना बजा है? 3:27 now. कड़क चाय पी के आ जाओ. जाओ, तुमको गरज है भाई कड़क चाय. प्लीज गो एंड फ्रेश. चाय कड़क पी के आओ, कॉफी पी के आओ, because it is you will need some brains to solve these questions now. ठीक है. चलो, everybody there, everybody has come back. And everybody had their cup of tea and coffee. झाले काय? चहा आणि coffee. Everyone, tell all your friends that we are back. A lot of people are like this only. Like I've seen a lot of people who are still there. Very good, very good. So even see, even when you study, no, जब आप पढ़ाई भी करते हो, you might be sitting in a library, you might be sitting in your home. Okay. So what is? I'll start with this. Just कुछ advice आपको देता हूँ. So क्या है? हो गया ना tea break. So whenever you study now, and now your exams are very very near. So always keep your short targets. Always keep short targets. Okay. Do not keep a target for 2, 2, 3 days. एक दिन का target रखेंगे. I've seen a lot of students in the library also. I've already told you the library in front of my academy. It's a very big library. A lot of CMA students, CA students also. So they keep targets of what, 1 week I'll do this. But keep short targets. Okay. Also, don't excessively stress your mind and body. I've seen a lot of students in me. My friend has sat for 12 hours. I will sit for 13 hours and I'll show him. You don't need to show anybody in the first place. Even if you study for a very less amount of time, it is completely okay, but that has to be quality. And when I say quality, Instagram, Facebook, सब कुछ साइड में होना चाहिए. एकदम आराम से पढ़ाई करेंगे. Second is have proper sleep. Very very important. Have proper sleep. Okay, very important. You might think sir क्या हम लोग तो दिन भर सोते ही हैं. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking if you are getting in the zone of studying, no, so what happens is the moment you get in there, you try to deprive your sleep. आप बोलते हैं छोड़ना 4-5 घंटा सो लेंगे. You will see some Instagram video where somebody is telling अरे नहीं 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 get up at 4 a.m. and all that. Okay, you have proper sleep. If you are at your peak in the morning, अगर आप बहुत peak morning में हो, आपका अगर तो बोलते हैं ना कि where your attentive levels are very high, then you get up early in the morning. Okay? Then you can have a short nap in the afternoon. Have a proper way. Don't do something very excessive. आपको properly करना है. Just keep one thing. Keep a track of everything. Keep a track of everything. See, CMA final is a big ocean. इतना बड़ा ओशन है, उसमें आप स्विम कर रहे हो. आपको पता होना चाहिए कि भाई कहाँ पे क्या क्या है. You are just keeping on studying. At the end of the day, तो यही समझ में नहीं आ रहा कि भाई मैं कहाँ पे. So keep a track of everything. Keep a chart. This will become very very handy to everybody. Okay, this will become very handy to everybody. Okay, sure. Okay, on that small bhashan of mine, can we start with the question? Capital budgeting. So chalo, can we start everybody? Yes or no? Chalo. December 23 examinations, which was supposed to start before the tea break. Ponds Limited, an Indian company, is trying to decide which of the three mutually exclusive projects. आवाज कम आ रही है. ऐसा कुछ कमेंट है वहां पे. हेलो 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 हेलो. I think voice should be okay. Just will you confirm so that I can go ahead immediately? Can you please confirm everyone? Is the voice okay? First, chalo everyone. There are three mutually exclusive projects. Each of the projects would lead to varying net profits, which are classified as outcome 1, 2, 3. Okay, now everyone please pay attention. Whatever questions we are going to do, all are very big questions. So please, I want everybody to pay attention and everybody to remain very attentive. Okay. It has constructed the following payoff table or matrix. Okay, ये आपका net profit है. Worst case scenario, most likely, and the best. Okay, probability is there. So I'll tell you one simple funda. Whenever probability is given, your life becomes very easier. You only need to multiply and take out the expected NPV. But boss, 7 marks question they had asked for December 23, and they are asked you three questions, not one question. The first question is expected value of the three project, which is very simple. मतलब वो बहुत ही easy है, वो कर लेंगे आप. Second, which project should be undertaken? Sir, obviously जो सबसे जो ज्यादा वाला है. But they had used this rule also. If the mini-max regret rule is applicable, identify the profitable project. अरे बाप रे, अभी ये क्या है सर? What is mini-max regret rule? Regret का मतलब क्या होता है? To let it go, मतलब बोलते हैं ना अपन अफसोस की बात बोलते हैं. That is called regret. Okay. Now the point is mini-max. You need to find out the maximum out of that, and then you need to pick out the minimum out of that. We'll do it afterwards. First of all, tell me the answer of your expected value. Tell me the answer of expected value. Can we do it over here, please? ये आंसर दिया उन लोगों ने इंस्टीट्यूट ने, बट दे हैव नॉट सॉल्व इट, सो वील सॉल्व इट. ओके, वील सॉल्व प्रोजेक्ट x, y and z, 0.2, 0.2, 0.5, 0.3. चलो फास्ट. 40,000 into 0.2 is how much, sir? 8,000. Everyone needs to solve, boss, please. 65,000 into 0.5, 32,500. Next, 90,000 into 0.3. How much is this? 27,000. Same with y. Please do it. 60,000 into 0.2. This is 12,000. This is 12,000. 55,000 into 0.5. 0.5. 27,500 and 1,10,000 into 0.3. This is how much? 33,000. Everybody please do it. 33,000. Next, 80,000 into 0.2. This is 16,000. This is 16,000. Next, 80,000 into 0.5. This is 40,000. This is 40,000. And last में कितना आता है? 1 lakh into 0.3. And this is 30,000. Okay. Now, can you please tell me one thing? First of all, what is the expected value? So when they ask expected value, I only need to give them the total. I only need to give them the total. Can you please give me what is the total, everybody? If you're solving it with me. Sir, what simple answer in this ka? 67,500 is the first expected value. Is the first expected value. Okay. Next, 12,000 plus 27,500 plus 33,000. Next is how much? 72,500. 72,000. I hope this is, you are getting the answers. 16,000 plus 40,000 plus 30,000. Answer is 86,000. Answer is 86,000. Everybody getting? Everybody getting this? 86. This, it will match with your answer. It will match with your answer. Achha, out of the entire lot, which project you will go for? Which project you will go for, sir? We will go with project Z. We will go with project Z because it is having the highest amount of expected value. Okay, sir. Okay. No problem. No problem. Now, tell me one thing. Tell me one thing. If minimax regret rule is applicable, identify the profitable project. Okay. Now, you tell me one thing. If this is applicable, can you please tell me one thing? Which is the maximum, and out of that, please pick up the minimum. Please pick up the minimum. Can you please tell me? How will you do the last wala thing? How will you do the last wala thing? Sir, out of this, please tell me one thing. Please tell me one thing. Can I say one thing? Z will only be picked up in the maximum criteria also. Even I use the maximum criteria, this is only I'm going to pick it up. यही pick up करेंगे अपन. Everybody, give me answer fast. Yes or no? Give me answer fast. Yes or no? Have you got Z as the answer? Have you got Z as the answer? Everybody, have you got Z as the answer? सबका Z वाला answer आ गया क्या? Have you got Z as the answer? Everyone fast. Everybody got the answer. Everybody is getting the answer. Everybody is getting the answer. 16,000 is the minimum. Out of this, 16,000 is the minimum. 16,000 is the minimum. Okay, 16,000 is the minimum. Very good. Okay, sure. Now pay attention. Pay attention. Now to the most important question which these people have been asking every attempt. There was the one student who asked this question starting me also. We'll do that and then we will go ahead. Okay, please pay attention. And which is the decision tree? Which is the decision tree? I will solve one question and I will give one question which you need to do in front of me only. Okay, decision tree. Decision tree. Okay, and you know what I think? I don't know why this should keep asking these questions, because बहुत कुछ है पूछने के लिए. But if this comes bonus question, it is a bonus question. Everybody okay with this? Sir, a firm has an, everybody pay attention. One question we will solve together and the other question you need to do it on your own. Okay. A firm has an investment proposal of 40,000. Investment proposal is expected to have 2 years economic life with no salvage value. मतलब 2 साल का उसका life. In year 1, there is 0.4 probability that cash inflow after tax will be 25,000. and 0.6 probability that cash inflow after tax will be 30,000. Okay. Probabilities assigned to cash inflow after tax for the year 2 are as follows. They have given the following information: year 1, year 2. Firm uses 12% discount rate for this type of investment. Okay. आपके सामने 4 क्वेश्चंस दिए, very very important, 7 marks question is this, 7 marks. Number 1, construct a decision tree for the proposed investment. Okay, we have to construct, we have to show them the pattern. Compute the net present value if worst outcome is realized. We'll do that. Determine the best occurrence and the probability of the occurrence. They want the best case NPV and the worst case NPV. Analyze whether the project can be accepted. अगर पॉजिटिव आपका आंसर आता है ये आंसर, ठीक है? चलो यश सांगतो तुला मी आधी प्लीज इथं लक्ष दे, कारण I think you are the only one who asked me for decision tree. Okay, so everyone please pay attention. The first thing what you need to do is what? The first thing what you need to do is what? Sir, we need to compute something called as the decision tree. Okay, सबसे पहले दिमाग में ये ले लेंगे कि स्टार्टिंग आपका जो हो रहा है वो आउटफ्लो कितने से हो रहा है? 40,000. कैन आई से वन थिंग? कैन आई से वन थिंग? ईयर, और आई एम टेलिंग यू वन मोर, प्लीज पे अटेंशन. इफ यू हैव सीन द सॉल्यूशन ऑफ डिसीजन ट्री यू माइट से कितना सिंपल है क्या ऐसा करना है, निकालना है नहीं. मेरा रिक्वेस्ट ऐसा है कि आप निकालो अपने मेरे सामने, प्लीज ट्राई टू डू दिस इन द बुक. ओके चलो सर, ईयर 0 इज देयर. They are telling what? They are telling what? Sir, in year 1 there is 0.4 probability the cash flow will be 25,000. So दो probability है भाई साहब, एक यहाँ पे जाता है और एक यहाँ पे जाता है. इसका कितना probability है? 0.4. और इसका कितना probability है? 0.6. 0.6. Okay, 0.4 probability है कि कितना cash flow होगा. What will be the cash flow? Sir, cash flow will be 25,000. Cash flow will be 25,000. There is one more probability, possibility. It will be 30,000. It will be 30,000. Okay, this is done. This is done. Okay, now after this, if you see the table down, year 2, there are three types of probability. 0.2, 0.3, 0.5. क्या करेंगे फिर? What will do? Sir, एक 1, 2 and 3. Same with this 1, 2 and 3. What is the probability? Sir, 0.2, 0.3, 0.5. 0.2, 0.3 and 0.5. And what is second? 0.4, 0.5 and 0.1. Can you please write down everyone? Please write down everyone. Sir, 12,000. This is how much? 12,000. This is how much? 16,000. 16,000. यहाँ पे कितना लास्ट? 22,000. 22,000. Pay attention, please. Please write this down. You might find this very simple. It is simple only, but please write down in a book right now. 20,000. 20,000. After this, 25,000. 25,000. And last में कितना है? 30,000. Last में कितना है? 30,000. Okay. Now the only thing, new thing we have to do in this is what? We have to write something called as the path. अब इसको path निकालना है. Path से अर्थ क्या है? What is the paths? How many types are there? How many types are there? Sir, 1. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Finish. Have you done this? Everybody? Have you done? This is the decision tree pattern. Everybody, yes or no? Everybody, yes or no? Have you done this? Yes or no? Please tell me fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Have you done this? Yes or no? सबका हुआ क्या? Everybody done till here? There are 6 parts. There has to be 6 parts in your book. If this is done, this is your answer basically. साइड में काम करेंगे आप प्लीज. एक लाइन मार के यहाँ पे जॉइंट प्रोबेबिलिटी का भी कॉलम डालना. जॉइंट प्रोबेबिलिटी का कॉलम कैसे डालेंगे? सर वेरी सिंपल. This into this will come over here. This into this will come over here, and this into this. This is very important for your further calculation. Can you please start the joint probability calculation, everyone? Joint probability 0.4 into 0.2 कितना आता है? Sir, 0.08. After this 0.4 into 0.3 कितना आता है? Sir, 0.12. After this 0.4 into 0.5 0.2. 0.6 into 0.4 ये कितना आता है? 0.24. After this, 0.6 into 0.5, this is 0.30, and last 0.6 into 0.1, ये कितना आता है 0.06. Everybody done till here? Yes or no? Everybody done till here? Joint probability. Joint probability. Okay. If this is done, your half question is already done over here. So we have done this. Construct a decision tree for the proposed investment. Compute the net present value. You know how to compute net present value? The only thing in this problem is what? There are only 2 years. Only 2 years a year. Year 1 and year 2. But the point is you have 8 parts. You have 8 parts. So आपको कैसे करना है? So basically, what you need to do over here is, you need to compute the present value as per the parts. निकालेंगे यहाँ पे please. Computation of net present value. एक्सपेक्टेड भी निकालना है, फिर एनपी भी निकालेंगे नॉर्मल. ठीक है, पार्ट्स के हिसाब से करेंगे, पार्ट्स के हिसाब से. आफ्टर दिस, फर्स्ट 2 3 4 5 and 6 parts are there. 6 parts are there. अच्छा, can you please tell me first part? The first part, sir, in my first part 40,000. अच्छा, what is my investment? 40,000. 40,000 is my initial investment. Okay, I have year 1 and year 2. I have year 1 and I have year 2. Okay, how much is the discounting factor? So discounting factor is, where discounting factor? 12%. Discounting factor is 12%. Okay, how will you do this? See, so year 1, year 2, first of all you have to make the cash inflow. Cash inflow कितना आएगा आपका? So बहुत simple है. Year 1 में, year 1, see, so basically this is your year 1, this is your year 1 over here, and this is your year 2. This is your year 2. Okay, chalo, year 1, please tell me. So what is discounting factor? 25,000 into 0.8928. Year 2, year 2. So 12,000 into 1 divided by 1.12. कितना है वो पार्ट 1 का? 12,000 है ना. 12,000 into 0.7912. Can you please tell me what is the total cash inflow? Total cash inflow, sir. 25,000 into 0.8928, 22,320. This is 22,320, and this is how much? 12,000 into 0.7912. This is how much? 9,494. Total कितना आता है? 22,320 plus 9,494. This is 31,814. You already know what is the outflow. You already know what is the outflow. How much is the outflow? Sir, it is 40,000. Can you please tell me what is the NPV? Can you please tell me what is the NPV? Sir, 31,814 minus 40,000 कितना आएगा? Minus 8,886. Everybody got this answer? Have you got this answer? 8186 approx. Negative 8186. Complete the entire table. I know this is a lengthy process, but we need to do it because एक बार एक decision tree का question आपके हाथ से निकालना होगा. Please do it start to end. Okay, full. Even I am do it, even you will do it. Okay, you have the tree in front of you always. Next, sir, year 1 again. ये 5 6 लिखता हूं मैं. This will be 2. 2 3 4 5 and 6. Okay, I'm keeping a space in between. Year 1 again 25,000 into 0.8928 part 2. So यहाँ पे आएगा 16,000 into 0.7912. चलो next क्या आएगा यहाँ पे? So year 1 again part 3 again 25,000 into 0.8928. यहाँ पे कितना आएगा part 3 में? Sir, 22,000 into 0.7912. Okay, in fourth part. See, fourth part, second is starting up. 30,000 is starting from here. 30,000 into 0.8928, and here how much is this? 20,000. 20,000 into 0.7912. After this, 30,000 into 0.8928. This will change over here. 25,000 it is. 25,000 into 0.7912. Okay, next 30,000 into 0.8928 and यहाँ पे कितना है लास्ट 30,000 into 0.7912. Have you everybody got this? 0.7972 है क्या वो भाई? 1 divided by 1.12. 7972. 72. My bad. 7972. Calculation mistake. This will come how much? 7972. How much this will become? 12,000 into 0.7972. This will become 9,566 plus 2,320. कितना आता है? 31,886. कितना आता है? 38114 approx. Okay, चलो. Can you please solve the entire thing and give the answer? कितना आंसर आता है NPV का? What is the answer final? 25,000 into 0.8928, 16,000 into 0.7972, 35,075, 25,000 into 0.8928 and 22,000 into 0.7972. ये कितना आता है? 39,858. Next 30,000 into 0.8928, 20,000 into 0.7972. into 8 into 0.797. 42,728. I hope these figures are matching, everyone. सबके figures match हो रहे क्या? Everyone, yes or no? Are you getting these figures, everybody? 31, फिर कितना ये 35, फिर 39, फिर 42,000, यहाँ पे कितना आता है? 46,717 approx and 50,703. Okay, please tell me what is the NPV? What is the NPV? 275. $4,925. Is it negative? Yes, sir. Is it negative? Second वाला? Yes, sir. वो भी negative ही है. Afterwards, so third is also negative. How? 39,858 minus 40,000. ये कितना आता है? Sir, approx minus 142. Next positive starts. 42,728. 2,728. After this, 6,717. 10,703. Very good. बाकी सब पॉजिटिव है. ठीक है. अच्छा, after this what you need to do? After this, pay attention. एक डिसीजन ट्री पूरा करो 7 मार्क्स का. दैट इज माय रिक्वेस्ट. ओके, लेट टाइम गो बाय. कुछ घाई नहीं है, एक आराम से करेंगे. यू विल बी कॉन्फिडेंट कि व्हेनेवर बस. आई टेल यू वन थिंग, डिसीजन ट्री सेम ही पैटर्न पूछा गया. आई टेल यू वन मोर क्वेश्चन आल्सो. दिस इज डन. नाउ पे अटेंशन. Construct a decision tree that we have done. Compute net present value that the project will yield if worst outcome is realized, and compute the probability of occurrence. Now pay attention here. We need to compute the expected NPV because यहाँ पे probability दिया उन लोगों ने. तो एक क्या करना है आपको? Pay attention please. What we need to do is, ये जो NPV आपका आया ना, this NPV is there, no? We need to multiply by the joint probability. We need to multiply by joint probability. Okay. The moment you multiply by joint probability, यहाँ पे जो आपका आंसर आएगा ना, that will be your final expected NPV. Joint probability already we have computed ऊपर. So this is 0.08. This is 0.12. this is 0.2, this is 0.24, this is 0.30, and this is 0.06. Please compute this and then tell me what is your final answer. Then tell me what is your final answer. First, sir, very simple. 8114 into 0.08. ये कितना आता है? Sir, negative 64649. How much the answer for first one, boss? 649 आ गया पहला आंसर. Negative 649. Next, 4925 into 0.12. Negative 591. 142 into 0.2. Negative 28.4. 2728 into 0.24. 654.7. 6717 into 0.30. 2015.1. और लास्ट में 10,703 into 0.06. 642.18. Everybody getting these answers? Yes or no? Fast. Everybody, yes or no? Everybody, yes or no? Have you got these answers? This is multiplied by that. This is multiplied by this. And after that, if you're getting this answer, please tell me one thing. Please tell me one thing. Which is the best? Which is the worst? Sir, sir, sir. This is the worst. This is the worst. ये आपका worst है. सबसे और which is the best? Which is the best? Sir, this is the best. This is the best. This is your best. Okay. Are you getting this? Are you getting this? Worst and best. Okay. That is the answer which is given a suggestion. यहाँ पे आपको answer मिल जाएगा. This is what you have done, and this is your complete this. Okay. इसका total निकालेंगे. देखो कितना आ रहा है. This is what we have done. Okay. Now, last question क्या है? Now tell me one thing. Tell me one thing. How much was your? How much was your? Wait is. How much was your best outcome? So best outcome was 10,773, which is path this. Okay. Now, and इसका probability कितना आता है? Sir, 6% is the probability. Okay. Now, as a expected NPV, this is positive. अगर ये positive आ रहा है, इसका total. Pay attention ना. इसका total कितना आ रहा है? What is the total? तुषार अपन ने मल्टीप्लाई किया है प्रोबेबिलिटी के साथ बिकॉज वी नीड टू कंप्यूट द एक्सपेक्टेड एनपीवी. व्हेन सी आपको याद है क्या? yesterday we started doing portfolio management. In portfolio management, the first thing what I taught you is expected return can be computed via two methods, simple average and probability method. So in this question they've asked you probability. The moment probability comes in the picture, you need to compute the expected figure. And also one more thing, pay attention please. ये जो एक्सपेक्टेड है ना, इसका टोटल कितना आ रहा है मुझे बताओ ना प्लीज. टोटल कितना है इसका? टोटल कितना है? Because if this total, how much is total of this? 2044 आया क्या? 2044. Because if this total is positive, then only the project is accepted. Okay. So if decision tree is asked, 2-3 things you need to do. First thing, pay attention. You can write this down in your book. The first thing what you need to do is what? For fourth we have to do. It's now. Got it. Okay. Very good. Now pay attention. The most important part is this. Whenever decision tree is going to come, the number one is to draw the pattern, which is very important. फिर paths निकालो. Because PATHS. Paths के ऊपर आपका पूरा computation based है. If you do not compute the paths, you will not understand only what to do. Okay, after this you have to compute the NPV, year 1, year 2, total inflow, outflow NPV. After that multiply it by joint probability, which you already done in the first step, and last में उस joint probability का total मारो. If this is positive, you will go ahead with the investment. Okay, and after this they'll ask you two questions. What is the worst case NPV and the best case NPV? Please show it to them. Now, just for your satisfaction, pay attention. This was model question paper. Okay, ये शायद से for December वाला ये model question paper. Let me show you one more thing. डोंट डू इट नाउ, बट आप बाद में होमवर्क के लिए कर सकते हैं. सी अगेन दे आस्क्ड यू 2 to 3 times, they've asked you same question, same, because ये same question है, this is the same question, same question. See, develop a decision tree, calculate NPV of worst come, what is the best come, and recommend which project to be accepted. Same copy paste question. I'll show you one more. Wait, शायद से ये वाला ही था या और एक है नीचे शायद. Let me check. Let me check. भाई साहब भाई साहब भाई साहब, ये देखो ये देखो ये देखो. Did you see this? Did you see this? June 23 examination question. June 23 examination question. Okay. Decision tree. June 23 examination question. Decision tree. How much marks they have asked? Believe it or not, 10 marks they have asked. 10 मार्काला विचारलाय, 10 marks. Now they won't ask for 10 marks, they ask for 7 marks. But imagine decision tree is there. So when you're doing capital budgeting, please do not leave this concept. This is very simple. Has everybody done this? Has everybody done this? Now, when you get the PDF, जब आपको PDF मिलेगा, so please do this for your homework. ये आप homework के लिए कर सकते हो, ठीक है? आपका practice हो जाएगा. 2 question you need to do for decision tree. 2 things you want to do for decision tree. चलेगा? चलो. चलो. Next, now can we go on to new concept a little bit? I want you to complete decision tree first, and now we'll go on to different concepts. Okay? Pay attention, everyone. ये हो गया. Wonderful question. Beautiful, beautiful question. Please come over here. Okay. I want to check how many of you can do it. Everyone pay attention, please. These are all important questions of past examination. Okay. December 23 examination question. December 23 examination question on your screen. December 23 examination question on your screen. Okay. Everyone pay attention. Can I read out everyone? Can I read out? Can you watch me? Prantic Limited, please pay attention, is considering the replacement of existing machine. So here we start with replacement questions, okay? With a new machine, okay? The purchase price of the new machine is 36,40,000 and it is expected life is 8 years. The company follows straight line method of depreciation on the original investment. Scrap value is not considered, no problem. The other expenses are as follows. Installation, we will add this installation, add karna hai apne ko. Consultant fees to be paid, this we have to add. Additional working capital will be released after 8 years. So working capital always added back after the useful life. Okay. So we will add back in the starting also, and then we will also add back in the end. Look, info दिखाएंगे हम. The written down value of the existing machine is 1,06,400 and this cash value is 17,500. What is cash value? अगर आप उसको अभी sell करने गए तो. The dismantling of the existing machine would cost 6,300. No problem. The annual earnings before tax but after depreciation. इसका मतलब क्या? Depreciation already minus क्या? You don't need to minus anything. Okay. So the new machine would amount to 4,41,000. That is the new earnings. There's one information which is not there. I think that information is. Now we have to treat the same thing. Whether these earnings are incremental or the new. So we are treating it as incremental because there is no other thing only in the question. Tax is 35%. Cost of capital is 13%. This is your present value factor. Analyze the annual cash savings and present value and advise on the viability of the proposal. We need to solve this because in the module, in your suggestion answers, the question is not solved. They have only given you the answers. Okay, can we solve this, everyone? Yes or no? So yes, we'll solve this. Everybody with me, come on. Sir, सबसे पहले step number 1. Step number 1. Computation of net incremental outflow. Net incremental outflow. I've told you always that please add the cost of the new machine minus the scrap value of the old machine. Okay, how to do this, sir? Cost of new machine. Cost of new machine is how much? Cost of new machine is how much? Sir, 36,40,000 rupees. 36,40,000. Okay, now Add what would we add in this, sir? Installation charges and consultant fees. So added fees, installation charges plus consultant fees plus consultant fee. How much is installation charges, sir? 14,000, 14,000, and consultant fees how much? 7,000, 7,000. Everybody okay, sir? Total 36 lakh 40,000 plus 14,000 plus 7,000, 36 lakh 61,000 is my total cost, is my total cost of the new machine. Pay attention, huh? I'm not taking working capital, that will take it when we'll do the NPV table. Okay, now tell me one thing, when this is going to happen, will I keep the old machine also? What? No, sir. Why will I keep the old machine, sir? Sir, for this you need to reduce it from your what? The outflow. So how much money did I get? Sir, I got 17,500. How much did I get? क्या हो रहा है? One sec. I got 17,500. Arey, but problem is what? Out of 17,500, उसका डिसमेंटलिंग का खर्चा 6,300 था. मतलब I did not get 17,500. How much did I get? Sir, you only got, you know how much? 11,200 only you got. Do one thing. Go there and less scrap value, and this will be 11,200. Okay. How much is the net incremental outflow? Net incremental outflow. Can you please tell me how much is it? Sir, 36 lakh 61,000 minus 11,200. So 36 lakh 49,800 is the net amount which I spent on year zero. Have you got this, everyone? Have you got this, everybody? What did I do? I added up the cost, all the cost I added up, then I reduced the scrap. Now I cannot reduce the entire scrap because they are telling to dismantle the existing machine. We incur how much? 6 on 300. We incur 6 on 300. Okay, so this is my step number 1. Okay, sir, no problem. Now step number 2. Now I need to compute. By the way, how many years is this? Sir, your expected life is 8 years, and they have only given over here what? That the earnings before tax after depreciation how much? 4,41,000, and they are following what type of depreciation? Very depreciation, straight line method for depreciation. Can you please compute depreciation? Give it to me. एक काम करेंगे. Compute amount of depreciation. Computation of amount of depreciation. How much is this, sir? Total cost is how much? 36 lakh 61,000. 36 lakh 61,000 whole divided by 8 years. 36 lakh 61,000. 36 lakh 61,000 whole divided by 8 years. Is your depreciation amounts to 4 lakh 57,625. This is your amount of depreciation every year. Did you get this, everyone? Yes or no? Did you get this? 4 lakh 57,625. Everybody pay attention. इसमें बहुत calculations है. Pay attention. Sir, okay, so we have got this. We have got the net incremental outflow also. We have got the depreciation amount also. Okay, done. Now step number 3. Now please tell me one thing. They are telling over here that the WDV of the existing machine is 1,06,400. Pay attention now. 1,06,400. Why have they given you WDV? Because they are telling you, Baba, please compute the tax savings on the capital loss. Please compute the tax savings on the capital loss. That's the only reason they have given 1,06,400 over here. Tell me one thing. My WDV was 1,06,400. How much did I sell this machine? How much did I sell? Will I write 11,000? Will I write 11,000? Will I write 17,500? No, sir. No, sir. You did not get 17,500 because there was dismantling cost also. So how much was it? Sir, only 11,200 was the figure. So I'll go over here. Let's sell 11,200. Can you please tell me how much was the loss? How much was the loss, boys and girls? How much was the loss? 1,04,000 minus 11,200. 95,200 was my capital loss. How much? 95,200. Can I get tax savings on this? Yes, sir. You will get tax savings on this. So tax savings at what? How much is the rate on tax savings? Tax savings, check it is 35%. 35. Please solve this, huh? It is not there in your suggestion answer. 35%. How much is this? Tax saving 33320. Is it 33,320? Is it 33,320? Everybody getting this answer? Everybody getting this answer? 33,320. Everybody getting this answer? Yes or no? Everybody getting 33,320. Actually, tell me one thing. Can I write this over here? This 33,320 is my inflow, which I will write at the end of 8th year. Ah, sir, very good. This is my inflow, which I will write in my 8th year. Which I will write in my 8th year. Everybody okay till here? Everybody okay till here? Everybody okay till here? Sir, yes, sir, we are done with this. We are done with this, sir. Sir, but the biggest point is we have not computed CFAT only. Now we'll compute CFAT. Pay attention. Step number 5. Step number, कौन सा step है भाई? 1, 2, 3, 4. Step number 4 निकालेंगे. Step number 4. Pay attention, huh? Step number 4. Pay attention. Step number 4. Okay. Computation of CFAT. Computation of CFAT. Okay. Now, for CFAT, what we'll do, sir, don't do it for 8 years because it's the same figures. The straight line method depreciation. What will do? Particulars rupees. Okay. Earnings after depreciation, but before tax. But before tax. So they have only given. How much is it? Where it is? 4,41,000. 4,41,000. Everybody. 4,41,000. Okay. 4,41,000. Now please tell me. After this, what you will do? Will you reduce depreciation? No, sir. They've already mentioned over that after depreciation. So what I'll do? Less tax at the rate 35%. Please tell me how much is this? Please tell me how much is. I want everyone to write us. मैंने लिहाइसा है. सब लोग को लिखना है. मैं वापस बोल रहा हूँ. 5%. 1,54,350. Okay. पैट कितना आता है चेक करेंगे. 2,86,650. Add back depreciation. Add back depreciation. How much is depreciation? The depreciation कितना निकाला अपन ने? 4,57,625. 4,57,625. चलो. Please tell me 2,86,650 plus 4,57,625. How much is this? 7,44,275. Are you getting this figure in your book? Are you getting this figure in your book? 7,44,275. Everyone, yes or no? Have you got this figure? Yes or no? Please tell me. 7,44,275. 7,44,275. This is my incremental CFAT. Now we have assumed one thing, that these earnings are what? These earnings are what? Incremental. These earnings are what? Incremental, because there is nothing given in the question only. We are assuming that whatever they have given is incremental only. Are you understanding this? 7,44,275. The answer should be there in your book. This answer should be there in your book. Everybody okay till here? I think now all your material is over. Now you to get head back where? Sir, directly at the NPV. Everyone, I want everybody of you to make. If you are following the entire question right now, and if you are writing everything, I want you to start preparing NPV. Okay, chalo. So this will be step number 5. This will be step number 5. Everyone, pay attention. Step number 5. Okay, statement showing computation of statement showing computation of NPV. Statement showing computation of NPV. Okay, how will we do it? So very simple. Your particulars, your particulars amount, that is your cash flow, discounting factor, and DCF. Do it very properly. Okay. Chalo, here, so we start with year 0, that is my outflow, and in my outflow everything going to come. Okay, this plus my working capital also will come. So this is going to come plus my working capital also comes. How much is this? So 36 lakh 49,800. Let's do here 36 lakh 49,800 plus how much is my working capital? Where's my working capital? Put it 23,800. 23,800. So my total value is, my net total value is 36 lakh 73,600. Okay, this will be 36 lakh 73,600. How this figure came? Step number 1 plus working capital. Okay, chalo. Discounting factor at what rate? Discounting factor at what rate? 13%. 13%. 13%. Okay, now we don't have to do anything because they have already given the discounting factor. Okay, so what I'll write here, 1-8 CFAT. 1-8. What is my CFAT? 7,44,275. They have given everything over there. Okay, see this. Present value factor for 13 8 years, it is 4.80. Take this figure only, 4.80. 4.80. Please go here, right here, 4.80. How much is this? 7,44,275 into 4.80. How much is the answer? Sir, 35 lakhs 75,000. Sorry, 72,520. Everybody getting this? Everybody getting this? Everybody getting this? No, for depreciation, Lakshamesha, that is not to be taken. Only the cost needs to be taken. But depreciation is always on the cost, not on the net value. Okay. Chalo, next, can I write the 8th? See, I'm writing one thing over here. 8th is your tax savings. 8 is your tax savings. How much your tax savings was? So 33,320. 33,320. I want the 8th discounting factor. How much is this 8th year ka discounting factor? So that is also given over here, 0.376. That is 0.376. 0.376. Everybody getting? What is the answer? 320 into 0.376. How much is this? 12,528. 12,528. That is my tax savings. That is my tax savings. Working capital will be recovered back. 8. Working capital recovered. Working capital recovered. How much of the working capital was? Sir, it was 23,800. 23,800. 23,800. Same discounting factor, 376. 23,800 into 0.376. How much is this? Sir, this is 8,949 approx. That's what we have done. Who's this? Jyoti Kumari. That's what we have done right now. Okay. Please एक sequence में करेंगे. Do it in one sequence. Okay. चलो. Sir, this is over. Now, please remember one thing. Don't take scrap. Scrap is not of the new machine. It was of the old machine. We have already considered that over there. Okay. चलो. Now answer 3572 520 plus 12 528 plus 8949 673 600. How much is the answer? Please tell me. How much is the answer? Is it negative? Is it negative? Negative आ रहा है क्या? Is it negative? 79,000 something 603. So will you go ahead with the proposal? Will you go ahead with the proposal? Absolutely not. You will not go ahead with the proposal because your NPV is negative. Your NPV is negative. Are you getting this thing? Are you getting this thing? Yes. Okay. So pay attention. We will do more questions of replacement. Chalo. Where is replacement? Where is replacement? Array. How many of you were there for June 24 examinations? June 24. How many of you were for June 24 examinations? I think what is happening? One second. File is crashing. File is crashing. Acha. And if you were there, boss, this question, please revise this and go to the examination. Okay. The point is, I'll read this question for you. It was a like bomb question because of only one adjustment, एक ही adjustment की वजह से. Okay, I'll read the entire question for you. Only one thing was little bit off track in the entire question. Okay, and that is maintenance and operating cost. Okay, I'll read the बाकी सब कुछ easy है question में, बाकी कुछ नहीं है. Nothing is there in this question. But that one adjustment will eat your head. Okay, but we need to solve everything. आपने को solve करना है. Everybody needs to be complete active. Please, I want everybody to remain active. Fast. Chalo. Can I start with the reading the question? Betec Limited is a manufacturer of computers. It wants to introduce artificial intelligence while manufacturing computers. The estimated annual saving. How many? Like, there's so many people who are typing over here. So I was there in June 24. So did you solve this question? That is what I want to ask you. Did you solve this question, everybody? क्या आपने question solve किया है क्या? That is my question. क्या आपने question solve किया है क्या? Okay, pay attention please. It wants to introduce artificial intelligence while manufacturing computers. The estimated annual saving from introduction of artificial intelligence as follows. Okay, बहुत simple है. सबसे पहले your focus should be on one word, annual saving. What is annual saving? Sir, this means inflow. How much is my inflow? How much is my inflow? Reduction of 5 employees with annual salaries. Okay sir. Reduction, ये reduction का मतलब क्या है? भाई साहब पैसा बचाए हैं. ये सब annual savings है. Gain due to timely billing, no problem sir, no problem. ये each लिखा है यहाँ पे. Can you just calculate on the this calculator and give this? चलो sir, 1,50,000 into 5 is how much? 1,50,000 into 5 is how much? 7,50,000. Okay, this is my inflow. Deduction in 1,50,000, so this is 1,50,000 directly, 1,50,000 directly. This is also 1,25,000 deduction in lost sales. कितना ये? 1,25,000 and gain due to timely billing. ये कितना है? 1,00,000 रुपए. Public बताओ मुझे, टोटल मारो कितना आ रहा है मुझे बताओ. 7,50,000 plus 1,50,000 plus 1,25,000 plus 1,00,000 कितना आता है सर? 11,25,000 is my total inflow. Everybody okay till here? Everybody okay till here? Sir, okay, no problem. सिर्फ inflow plus किया, only inflow we have done plus. Can we go ahead? Can we go ahead everyone? चलो, pay attention. The purchase price of the system for installation of artificial intelligence is rupees 10 lakh. Okay, this is the cost, and the installation cost is 50,000. So 10,000, 10 lakh, and 50,000. 80% of the purchase price will be paid in the year of purchase, and remaining will be paid in next year. No problem. So what I'm trying to tell you is that 80% they have paid it now, and 20% in the next year. So what we'll do when we pay in the next year, अपन क्या करेंगे? Discounting करके उसको अभी ले लेंगे. So we can do the NPV table also. Big deal. Now, The estimated life of system is 5 years. 5 साल का life है. Okay. It will be depreciated for income tax purpose on straight line basis. The total cost divided by total number of years. However, the operation of the new system requires two computer specialists with annual salaries of 2,50,000 per person. Can I say one thing? This is also your expense. ये expense है आपका. Expense कितना है sir? Sir, 2,50,000 into 2. This is 5 lakh rupees. This is 5 lakh rupees. This is my expense. In addition to above, annual maintenance and operating costs for 5 years are as below. यहाँ पे थोड़ा गड़बड़ हो गया अभी सुनो. ये तो दिया था सर, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. एवरी ईयर इट इज डिफरेंट, सो वी विल रिड्यूस इट, नो प्रॉब्लम. हाँ, दिस इज ऑल ओके, ये सब ओके है. पर एक लाइन में प्रॉब्लम कर दिया एग्जाम में, और वो लाइन कौन सा था पता है क्या? ये नेक्स्ट वाला लाइन था, ये वाला लाइन. Maintenance and operating costs are payable in advance. Only because of this one word people got stuck in the examination, because normal जो questions किए थे, what there were a lot of questions of this type where we reduced all the amount. This it is very simple, no? If you want to compute cash flow after tax, क्या करना है मुझे बताओ? Normal earnings minus cost minus depreciation minus tax. That this is what we do, right? But this was new, okay? But easier than that. Company's tax rate is 30%. Required is 15%. They've already given you everything, and now you tell whether you should accept or reject. अच्छा, forget this for 2 minutes. ये आप 2 मिनट के लिए साइड में छोड़ दो. Maintenance. Forget this is not there in the question only. But if you eliminate that stuff, can you do the entire question and give it to me? सर क्या मजाक कर रहे हो क्या आप? ऐसा मत करो मजाक. मिलके करेंगे अपन. ऐसा बोलो. We'll do it together. Don't tell we'll do it. How we'll do it, sir? मिलके करेंगे अपन. सबसे पहले the first thing what I need to do you is, can we follow our pattern? Can we follow our pattern? Give me one second. Let me just put the laptop for charging. In the meantime, you can start solving the question. Step number 1 करेंगे आप, incremental outflow. We start from there, and then we will go ahead. Start, don't wait. Okay, चलो सर. Step number 1 outflow. Step number 1 outflow. कितना outflow boss? How much is the outflow? Sir, I think the outflow is 10 lakhs and 50,000. 10 lakhs and 50,000. Okay. So cost, purchase price, purchase price 10 lakhs, and what was the cost? Installation cost. Installation cost 50,000. Installation cost 50,000. Okay. Total cost 10 lakh 50,000. Now the point is what? Out of this 80% is paid now. 10 lakh 50,000 into 80%, that is 8 lakh 40,000 is paid in year 0. In year 0 इतना पे किया है, और जो बचा हुआ है, that is your 20%, it is paid 2 lakh 10,000 is paid where? Sir, it is paid in the following year, that is year 1. Did you get this in your head? Did you get this in your head? This is the adjustment which they have given. Year 0 and year 1. Very simple. So, sir, see, so we have two things to do. Now only you can discount it and just put it. Or simple way is when you prepare the NPV table, year 0, 8 lakh 40 सीधा बाहर, और year 1 में क्या करने का? वापस माइनस ब्रैकेट डाल के 2 lakh 10,000 discounting factor first year, keep it outside. I think that is more simple to use. Okay. Chalo, step 1 is done. Step 1 is done. Now step number 2. Now step number 2, the most important step in the entire problem, and that is statement showing CFAT. Statement showing CFAT, cash flow after tax. Now everybody needs to prepare with me. Okay. Please tell me for how many years we have to prepare? Sir, for 5 years we need to prepare. For 5 years we need to prepare. For 5 years we need to prepare. Okay. Chalo. Particulars. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, now pay attention, please. I just told you one thing. Please do not include maintenance cost in this. Just for your understanding, we will prepare one more working note for maintenance and cost, and then we will take those figures in the NPV. As simple as that. इसमें करेंगे तो आप confuse हो जाएंगे. Okay, I don't know how many of you have solved this after coming from the examination, or this is the first time you're solving this question. So please don't include maintenance cost in this. We can include, there is no problem at all, but you will get confused. So उससे अच्छा normal question solve करेंगे, जैसे normal capital budgeting question, and after this step number 3 we will do maintenance cost. Okay, so can I say one thing? First, how much is my annual saving? How much is my annual savings? How much is my annual savings? Can I write one thing, sir? पहले तो था आपका one second, employees का था annual savings. Employees, how much was this? How much was it? 7,50,000. 7,50,000. 7,50,000. After this, write down the entire answer very properly, huh? Please. Second, sir, reduction in production delays. In production delays, ये भी आपका inflow है. Production delays. How much was it? How much was this, sir? 1,50,000. 1,50,000. 1,50,000. 1,50,000. Next. After this, sir, we had also reduction in lost sales. Reduction in lost sales. ये भी था अपने को. ये भी आपका inflow है. This is your inflow. Can you tell me how much is that? So it is 1,25,000. 1,25,000. 1,25,000. 1,25,000. Okay. Next. Gain of billing. Billing is also there. How much is this? Billing 1 lakh. आराम से लिखेंगे भाई, सब लिखेंगे proper. 1 lakh. Okay, this is done now. Now tell me one thing. After this, they have also told you that they have this specialist annual salaries. तो salaries है, तो ये भाई सब minus होने वाले आपके. This is going to become minus. Okay, ये आपका total inflow हो गया. ये आपका inflow हो गया. कितना हो गया inflow, देखो चेक करेंगे. Okay, now can you please tell me expenses क्या क्या आ रहे हैं अभी? Minus less expenses. First of all, salary is 5 lakh. Salary is 5 lakh. 5 lakhs. Everybody okay till here? Chalo, fast. Sir, what are more expenses? So this we have done. This we have done now. Now, can I say one thing? Depreciation also is there. Where depreciation? On straight line basis, depreciation computation कैसे होगा? Sir, 10,50,000. 10,50,000 divided by 5. 10,50,000 divided by 5. How much is this? So 2,10,000 is my depreciation. This is my depreciation figure. Everybody okay? Cost plus installation divided by number of years. 2,10,000. So we'll go over here. Less depreciation. 2,10,000. 2,10,000. Okay, done. Sure. Now, do not take maintenance cost in this. We'll prepare one more table for that, and then we will take it over here. See, I'll tell you one simple funda what is there in maintenance cost. Okay, क्या हुआ है, मेंटेनेंस कॉस्ट आप पहले माइनस करेंगे, पे अटेंशन, पे दिस इज ओनली वन बिग एडजस्टमेंट ओवर देयर, मेंटेनेंस कॉस्ट टू बी माइनस इन द इयर्स. अरे बट प्रॉब्लम इज व्हाट, it is paid in advance. You will not get the tax benefit in that year only. You will get it one year again. आपको अगले साल उसका मिलेगा. इसमें प्रॉब्लम क्या है? See, first you will reduce maintenance cost, then you will reduce tax. So you have used that for tax purpose. Now when you add back for CFAT, you will add depreciation. You again have to add this also. What? Your maintenance cost also. Okay. तो उससे अच्छा क्या करेंगे? एक separate table बना देंगे उसपे. You will get it more clarity on the same. Okay. So can you please tell me? Can you please tell me what is the answer over here? This is your PBT. This is your PBT. After this, you will reduce tax and then you will add back depreciation and then you will tell me your CFAT. Can you please do it? I'll tell you the tax percentage also. Tax percentage is 30%, 30. 30%. Can you please do it? 30%. 4,15,000. Less tax. PAT. Add back depreciation. In fact, we could have done one column only. I thought it is WDV, that's why I made the entire table. It's okay now, no problem. Minus 30%. 290,500. Add back this. Is it 5 lakh 500? Is it 5 lakh 500 everyone? 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 Yes or no? Please give me answer fast, everyone. Yeah, every year you're getting 5 lakh 500. Please give me answers fast. Please give me answers fast. Okay. Now, if this is done, everyone, very good, very good. Chalo. If this is done, so every year my answer will be 5 lakh 5,000. Okay. Now, one thing we did not include in this is the maintenance cost. Okay. Now we will prepare one more step for maintenance cost, and remember one thing. This is your inflow. This is your inflow. So what we need to do is every year, whatever figure we get in maintenance, we will only need to minus that figure. Okay. So please pay attention now. Step number 3. Step number 3. Okay. Maintenance and operating expenses. Operating expenses. Okay. Now, year 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Sir, why have you written 0 over there? Sir, why have you written 0 over there? Because you know, in the table, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. अरे बाबा, that is the play. वही तो गड़बड़ है. Because यहाँ पे क्या बोला है? They have paid in advance. Advance में pay किए. मतलब they have started to pay from 0 year, and you will get tax benefit from the first year onwards. पहले साल में मिलेगा आपको. तो भाई साहब यहाँ पे लिखेंगे आप, प्लीज, you will write it over here. Maintenance cost. How much is the maintenance cost, boss? How much is the maintenance cost? Sir, 1 lakh. 1 lakh. Next is how much? 90,000. Next it is 80,000. Next 70,000. Next 60,000. और लास्ट में कुछ टाइम एडवांस में पे कर दिया हम लोगों ने. समझ में आ रहा है? अच्छा, और एक बात. By the way, why are we doing tax, maintenance cost? It's only for one thing, and that is tax benefit, and that is for tax savings. So when I will pay this, I will get tax savings on this. I will get tax savings on this at the rate 30%. But अगले साल मिलेगा. मतलब भाई साहब इसका जो है ना, इसका आपको यहाँ पे मिलेगा. So how much you will get? Please tell me, sir. 30,000 you will get tax benefit. 90,000 का यहाँ पे आपको मिलेगा. कितना मिलेगा? 90,000 into 30%. 27,000. यहाँ पे इसका यहाँ पे मिलेगा आपको 80,000 इंटू 30%, दैट इज 24,000, इसका आपको यहाँ पे मिलेगा, एंड दैट इज 70,000 इंटू 30%, दैट इज 21,000, और इसका आपको यहाँ पे मिल जाएगा 60,000 इंटू 30%, विच इज 18,000। ओके, डैश डैश, ये आपको ये फिगर आपको जाके फाइनल टेबल में इंक्लूड करना है, ठीक है। आई टेल यू व्हाट इज दैट, आई रिपीट इट once again also, pay attention, just solve this, it's very important, it's very important। सर फर्स्ट 1 लाख, फिर यहाँ पे कितना आता है मुझे बताओ सर, 60,000 आएगा, 60,000, 80,000 माइनस 27,000, 53, 70,000 माइनस 24,000, 46,000, 60,000 minus 21,000, 39,000 and 18,000. Everybody done till here? Please tell me, give me a yes or no. Please give me a yes or no fast. Please give me a yes or no. Okay. Now, public. This is the maintenance cost which you need to minus from your this figures। ये फिगर्स से आपको इतना माइनस करना है, ठीक है। तो सिंपल काम करेंगे अपन, स्टेप नंबर लास्ट, सेकंड लास्ट स्टेप है आपका, ये सेकंड लास्ट स्टेप है, सेकंड लास्ट स्टेप। Pay attention, I hope you're writing। Step number 4, computation of present value of cash inflow, computation of present value of cash inflow, final, this is your final this statement now for cash inflow। What I'll do, sir, here I'll go one by one, 1 2 3 4 and 5। Okay, now please tell me one thing, particulars, please tell me one thing, how much was your this first, sir? It is 5 lakh, वही है 5 lakh 500 minus, how much will be minus now? What is first? 60,000। Tell me what is the answer? Is it 44 lakh 500? Yes sir, got it। Please do the entire table and give it to me, and then you only need to come to NPV and tell me the final answer in the comment section first। Minus 53,000 minus 46,000 minus 39,000 माइनस कितना लास्ट वाला है, प्लस हो जाएगा 18,000। ओके डन, प्लीज गिवन द फिगर्स। 44 lakh, sorry, 4,47,500, 4,54,500, 4,61,500, 5,18,500, 5,18,500। Everybody okay till here? Please tell me, has everybody done till here? 5,18,000, I hope you know what is this, huh? This is your present value of cash inflow, don't write present value of cash inflow, my bad, because लास्ट में निकालेंगे एनपीवी अभी, ठीक है। दिस इज योर कैश इनफ्लो। ओके, नाउ if this is done, your whole sum is done। Now you only need to prepare NPV table, step number 5, statement showing NPV। Now see, remember one thing, when you are preparing NPV table, make sure all the figures which you have already jotted down, you are writing one by one, huh? Now number 1, sir, year, particulars, cash flow, discounting factor, and DCF, and what? DCF. Okay, year 0. Next you have your 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 and 5. Chalo, please do it fast and give me an answer fast. Where it is. So they have already given you the discounting factors, so please use these discounting factors only. Okay. Saravna Kumar, sir, please explain tax, savings, and maintenance and operating expenditure. I'll explain you one second. But did you write it down? Did you write it down? 0.870, 0.870, उसके बाद क्या है? 0.756, 0.756, 0.756, 0.658. Next is what? 572, 572 and 0.497. Okay, everybody. Now outflow. Now also one more thing, there will be two outflows. There will be two outflows. So I think I'll write again this one sec. 0.756. One second. This should be over here, and 0.870 because there are two outflows. One is also outflow. This is one outflow, and this is your inflow. This is your inflow. 4 and 5. Okay. Now, please tell me how much are the figures. Sir, यहाँ पे figures लेंगे पहला 440,500. 440,500. Next is what? 447,500. 447,500. Next 454,500. 454,500. Next 461,500. Oh my god, I did ऊपर नीचे हुआ. 440,500 हो गए. फिर 440,500 हो गया. 447,500 is second. Third is 454,500. ये भी बराबर है. Fourth is what? 461,500. I missed out. And last 518,500. 518,500. Everybody okay till here? Jyoti, very good. Vaibhav, वही किया मैंने. That's only what I've done. Inflow, ये भी inflow है, and this is also your inflow. Okay, we have two outflows. By the way, वो 80%, 20% वाला. Now please tell me where the step number one इतना लिखा है वो कहाँ पे है? 8,40,000. 8,40,000. 8,40,000. This is also 8,40,000. Next was how much? So next was 2,10,000. 2,10,000. 2,10,000. 2,10,000 into 0.870. Bracket में आएगा 1,82,700. And now please tell me what is the NPV? I am waiting for your answer. Bas. What is the NPV? What is the NPV? Two outflows, and next are figures what we have completed. I want the NPV. I want the NPV. Chalo, fast. Expenses we have taken. We have taken the interest rate also. We have taken the cost also. We have taken depreciation also. Everything we have done. I just want the NPV now. I want the NPV. Everybody getting the NPV, please. So that will not come. कितना आ रहा है मुझे बताएंगे एनपीवी? One sec. I did not take that 1 lakh or what? Okay. Uh, One thing we missed out. We did not take this 1 lakh rupees, which we have to take this 1 lakh in 0 year only. In 0 year only, वो आपको लिखना पड़ेगा, ठीक है? तो it's in first year, so it will be 1 lakh minus over here. Please वो 1 lakh ऐड कर देंगे, मतलब आपको माइनस करना है. We did not take that 1 lakh, and rest it will be your answer should come 4,19,578 approx. Negative. Please reduce 1 lakh also from the maintenance. I forgot to add it over here. ओके आपको यहाँ पे जीरो में और एक होगा मेंटेनेंस कॉस्ट का जो 0 ईयर पे खर्चा किया है तुमने. दिस विल बी 1 lakh, दिस विल बी 1 lakh 1 and will be 1 lakh. ओके योर आंसर शुड कम डाउन टू -4,19,578. प्लीज गिव मी अ yes or no if you are getting these answers. Please give me a yes or no. अरे who is this Sinu? Sinu maintenance cost is taken? No, I have taken maintenance cost. And if anybody is following this question from start to end, if anybody has come from between, you don't understand this. If anybody is out there who has solved the question right from start to end, then only you understand this answer. Huh? Have everybody got 4,19,000 this? Okay, even your this answer is there only. It is 4,18,279. So we have got 4,19,000 approx, and that is your final answer. Have you got this answer? Yes or no? Everybody. 4,19,000. Chalo, very good. अच्छा, now please pay attention. Okay, आपको एक मुझे ये करना है, बताना है आपको एक. Please pay attention. Up till now, we solved questions, but I'll tell you one thing. कितना आंसर आया रे? What is the answer? Positive. It is positive. Sorry, this is positive. Negative बोला क्या? Positive. 4,19,578 positive आया. Okay, cash flows are more. Okay, pay attention now, please. Tax effect. I want to tell you two things. One, we already understood how to adjust your tax savings on capital loss. Okay, that we have understood. The point is, if in the question there are two things, pay attention please. Huh? If the question is starting with it is a existing company, if it is a existing company or if it is a new company, boss, there are 2-3 factors which come into play. Everyone pay attention please. This is very important. I am repeating myself again. If there is a question, special replacement questions only, in replacement question your line will start from existing company. Will I show you one example of this? Pay attention. हाँ, यहाँ पे एक क्वेश्चन है. X Limited is an existing profit making company. Okay, sir, what does it have to do with this? Letting do existing, अपने को क्या लेना देना है? नहीं है लेना देना अपने को उसमें से. ठीक है, pay attention now. One second. Because if existing company is there, it is assumed that there exist more companies also where tax will be set off. Okay, मतलब इसका मतलब ये है, the meaning of this is the question starts with existing company. The meaning of this is there exist more companies also apart from this company where if there is a loss in one company, they will take the loss and they will set it off in another of their own companies. But if it is a new company का मतलब ये होता है कि there is only one standalone company, there are no other companies and they will carry forward the loss in the next year. Okay, assumed that it is assumed that no other company exists, no other company exists, and loss is carried forward in the next year. In the next year. Example I'll tell you, pay attention. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. PBT, profit before tax. We'll solve one question. See, we have to solve two questions now. One of this type, and the second, the last type will be your standard deviation type. Okay, after that I'll end. Okay, PBT 120, let us say 180, 190, and 200. This is your PBT. Okay, the point is, if this is a new company, you know what you will do? ये यहाँ पे टैक्स कुछ रहेगा नहीं, but when you will compute the tax for the second year, you will do 180 minus 120 because you are carry forwarding the loss, and इसके ऊपर आपका टैक्स आएगा after reducing 120. Okay, this is only when new company is there. अरे बाबा, but your existing company is there, we assume that this will go somewhere and you need to compute tax over here. See, if there is profit, you pay tax. If loss is there, this is your tax savings. Okay, so we'll solve one question. Pay attention, important question, and then we will take it ahead. Okay, everybody, can we do this? Everyone, fast. दो तीन बार क्वेश्चन पूछा है, सेम टाइप है, करेंगे हम, ठीक है? चलो. Existing profit making company is planning to introduce a new product with a projected life of 8 years. I want everybody of you to pay attention, please, and आपको भी करना है हमारे साथ, ठीक है? Initial equipment is 120. Okay. Additional equipment costing is 10 lakhs will be needed at the beginning of the third year. At the end of 8 years, the original equipment will have resale value equivalent to the cost of removal, but the additional equipment will be sold for 1 lakh. Additional मतलब इसमें दो equipment आ रहे हैं. Working capital is 15 lakhs will be needed. 100% of the plant capacity is 4 lakh units. They have given you units because you need to take out the percentages quantity wise. Selling price is 100. Profit volume ratio, this is your contribution ratio, which is given. Operating cost is 16 lakhs. In addition, they have also given you this advertisement expenditure. Tax is 40% straight line method, and 15% discounting factor. Has everybody done this question? Yes or no? कभी ना कभी तो आपने किया ही रहेगा. In all the coaching academies, I think this question is there. They will take this question, and this is the most important question. Okay, चलो, can we start doing this, everyone? तो सबसे पहले काम करेंगे, इसको यहाँ से सॉल्व करेंगे. सबसे पहले मुझे tell me one thing. Step number 1 क्या है? Sir, step number 1 ये है मेरा, to complete the initial cost. What is the initial cost? 120, 120. After this, sir, 10 lakhs is also there. 10 lakhs is also there. So my initial cost is how much? Sir, 120 is that 10, but problem is what? 10 is needed when? Sir, beginning of the third year. Can I say one thing? At the end of second year, beginning of third का मतलब क्या? End of second. But working capital is needed at the starting year. So can I write here one thing? Can I write here? Pay attention, please. Huh? Sir, step number 1. Step number 1. My outflow. What is my outflow? Sir, cost. Cost is how much? 120 lakhs. This is in lakhs, rupees. 120, and working capital is also there of 15. Of how much? 15. Total 135. 135. Okay, easy. Now, sir, after this, what are you trying to tell? The most important part in this is to complete CFAC. Okay, CFAC कैसे निकालेंगे? Can we do it? Step 2, CFAT. Step 2, CFAT. See, you have to make those type of columns only what they have already mentioned. So for example, like this, 1, 2, 3-5 and 6-8. Okay, make it in that fashion only. Okay, so 1, 2, 3-5 and 6-8. Okay, sir, what is the first thing? So first you need to prepare the quantity. 4 lakh units are there and 20% is the quantity. So 4 lakh into 20. How much is this? Sir, इसका आता है. इसके बाद आपको क्या करना पड़ेगा? Into your selling price minus contribution. So tell me one thing, variable cost. So what I do? Sir, volume. First I'll get the volume. All this is in lakhs. Huh? All this is in lakhs. Lakh into 20 80,000. After this, 4 lakh into 30%, 1,20,000. After this, 4 lakh into 75%. This is how much? 3 lakhs. And last में कितना आता है? 50%. तो कितना होगा? 2 लाख. ये कितना होगा? This will be how much? 2 lakhs. Everybody okay? Now, sir, how much is the selling price minus your variable cost? So I just write contribution over here. Contribution per unit. How much is it? Sir, 100 into 60%. How much? 60 rupees. How much? 60. So can I do one thing? Can I do one thing? Can I write contribution at 60 per unit? 60 per unit. Can you please tell me how much is total contribution, everyone? Total contribution, everyone. Sir, 80,000 into 60. 80,000 into 60. You can keep it in lakhs also. There's no problem. If you want to have full zeros, you write full zeros also. I'll do one thing. I'll write the whole zeros only. 48 lakhs. 1,20,000 into 60. 720 lakhs. Next, into 60. Next, 2 lakhs into 60. Okay, this is done. This is your contribution. Okay, now please tell me, after contribution, what we will do? Sir, we need to reduce all the expenses. So what are expenses are there? Sir, first of all, they have written over here that the cash cost fixed is 16 lakhs. So minus होगा सब में से minus fixed cost 16 lakhs. In this entire question, only tax adjustment is there. Yes. Okay, less. What else you do, sir? Less your advertisement expense also. They have also given that advertisement expense. How much is it? Sir, 30 lakhs less advertisement. 30 lakhs. After this, 15 lakhs. Next, 10 lakhs. And last में कितना है? Last में 4 lakhs. Okay. Now less. This is advertisement less. Depreciation. How much depreciation? Please tell me. So depreciation is straight line method. Your total cost is how much? Sir, might so there are two types of depreciation. Okay. So we'll do that. That also will do it. Pay attention. Screen is becoming light. Okay. Depreciation adjustment working note. Working note for depreciation. Okay. Original equipment and additional. Can you please take out the depreciation and give it to me? Sir, original equipment is equal to how much? Sir, 120 divided by 8. 120 divided by 8. How much is this? 120 divided by 8. Sir, 15 lakhs. And additional equipment is how much? Sir, how much was the amount? Additional equipment is kitna amount hai? 10 lakhs, but it has a scrap value also. So what we will do? So 10 minus 1 divided by how much? 5. Because 2 years have not 5, sorry. 6. Because 2 years have already gone. Minus 1 divided by 6. Is it 1.5 lakhs? Everybody okay till here? Everybody okay? Did you understand this? 15 and 1.5. Has everybody understood 15 and 1.5? Please give me a yes or no. Have you understood this adjustment? 15 lakhs wala and 1.5 lakhs wala. Okay. 10.1 cost minus scrap divided by number of years, because it was introduced at the end of second year. 2 years have already been gone. So now 6 years have remained. Okay. Have you got this? Yes or no? Please tell me. Have you got this? Please tell me yes or no. If you have got this, 15 lakhs and 1.5 lakhs. तो यहाँ पे आप माइनस करेंगे सबसे पहले 15 lakhs and after this 16 lakh 50,000. 16 lakh 50,000. Finish. Game is over. Please compute PBT. Which is important now. PBT. ओके, पहला लॉस में आने वाला है वो, फर्स्ट विल बी इन लॉस ओनली. ओके, please tell me how much is the first one. पहले कितना आ रहा है? Is it 13 lakh negative? Is it 13 lakhs negative? Everybody, yes or no? $26 lakhs. क्या आपके आंसर आ रहे हैं क्या? एवरीवन, यस और नो? फास्ट. 37 lakh 30,000, and next last is it 83 50 lakh 83 lakh 50,000. Everybody getting this PBT? Yes or no? Has everybody got PBT? Now comes the most important part. Now comes the tax part. Now please tell me, in the first it is loss, so will you pay tax or what's the loss आया है वहाँ पे? ठीक है? So please tell me how much is it? How much is tax, by the way? 40%. Is your tax savings? So your tax savings, by the way, 10 lakh 40,000. $33 lakh 40,000. I just want one thing from you guys, and that is CFAT. बस CFAT निकाल के दो बात. That's the only thing remaining in the question. CFAT निकाल के दो. lakh minus 5 lakh 20,000 and minus. How much is the first CFAT? Everyone, how much is your first CFAT? I want the answer fast. पहला CFAT कितना आ रहा है? Answers चाहिए मुझे immediate. Is it 7 lakh 20,000? Is it 7 lakh 20,000? Everybody, yes or no? Everyone, is it 7 lakh 20,000? Is it 7 lakh 20,000? Yes or no? Is it 7 lakh 20,000? Please give me answers fast. $30 lakh 60,000. Next. $29 और लास्ट में कितना आता है? Six. Everybody getting the answers? Are Sneha. And that only I explained. No, because this is an existing company. Everybody please understand. Sneha ने एक doubt पूछा है. Sir, why are we not deducting loss year one with two? And that is the whole reason. No, because Sneha, listen. Because this company is a existing profit making company. वही यही तो लिखा ना मैंने starting में. भाई साहब, starting में वही तो लिखा मैंने यहाँ पे. Wait is that there are assumptions. And what was the assumption? See this, Sneha. if if it is a new company, if new company रहता ना, then your answer is valid. Then I what would have done, then I would have taken the loss of the first year and that would have shifted in the next year. But this I cannot do because it is an existing company. I can only do it for new company. That is why I've taken this sum, because in the examination, if new company is written over there, then you to follow that policy. In fact, in many questions, they will write it down also. Please shift or carry forward the tax where in the next year. Did you understand this, everyone? यही तो कर रहे हैं, इसलिए सम उठाया मैंने ये. Everybody understood? Yes, no? Everybody understood this? अच्छा, have you got this? Have you got this? If you have got this, I don't think आपको कुछ ये नहीं होगा. NPV आप आराम से निकाल सकते हो. अगर आपने NPV निकाल देगा, can you please share the answer? If you have already done the NPV, please. If you have done the NPV, if you have done the NPV, please give me the answer, because it is very simple now. You already have the CFAC. You already have the outflow also. आपके पास आउटफ्लो भी रेडी है, ठीक है, तो मुझे हम आंसर दे सकते हैं. Give me a minute, I'll have a sip of water. If you would have done this, you'll get this answer over here. This we have already done. Remember one thing, आपके दो आउटफ्लो आएंगे. There will be two outflows. One, your original investment, and at the end of second year there will be one more outflow of this early. अच्छा, एक काम करते हैं क्या, एक कर ही देते क्या अपन. We'll do it only. What? चलो, we'll do it only. NPV 0 1 2 2. I've written 2 times 2. 3 4 5 6. Not like this. One second. ऐसा ये 1 2 1 2 के बाद क्या भाई, 3-5 6-8. वर्किंग कैपिटल है क्या? हाँ, वर्किंग कैपिटल भी है. सो व्हाट आई डू, 8 over here also. Okay, outflow. How much one was step number 1? 135. 135. ये था 135. ये था 1. यहाँ पे भी आएगा 135. Okay, now inflow. What? How much is my first? This 7,20,000 था ना पहला, ठीक है. आफ्टर दिस सेकेंड, जिसमें और भी दो आएगा, 2 3-5 6-8. Okay, now year in the second it is 30600, but इसमें outflow भी है भाई साहब. Then outflow is how much? How much was the outflow? How much was the outflow? Where is the outflow? Where it is? 10 lakhs. Okay, discounting factor आएगा इसका 3-5. This is how much? 99 lakhs, and this is 66 lakh 60,000. Okay, discounting factor already there. Discounting factor already दिया है शायद इन लोगों ने. नहीं, it is not given. So 15% is the discounting factor. 15% discounting factor. Please start doing it. 8, again there will be working capital recovered. Working capital was how much? 15 lakhs. Chalo, this will be negative 15%. 1.15. 0.8695. 0.7561. Again 0.7561. Next 3 to 5, 3 4 5. Cumulative I want. Cumulative 1 divided by 1.15. 1 2 3 4 और 5. इसका कितना आता है भाई साहब? 1.7264. That is cumulative from 3 to 5. After this, cumulative 1 divided by 1.15. 6 7 8. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 8, ये कितना आता है भाई साहब? 1.1352. Okay, now last one divided by 1.15. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 8, ये कितना आएगा? 0.3269. Okay, after this you will get your NPV. Simple as that. Everybody okay? Done? Everybody okay? This will be your minus figure. 10 lakhs into 0.7561. 10 lakhs into 0.7561, ये वाला माइनस में आएगा भाई साहब, ये वाला यहाँ पे 135, और ये वाला भी माइनस में आएगा 75610, बाकी सब पॉजिटिव है. And please tell me how much is of this NPV? Has anybody done the NPV? क्या NPV निकाले तुमने? Working capital भी कर दिया अपन ने, we have done the working capital also. The original equipment has nothing. स्क्रैप डालना पड़ेगा, स्क्रैप 1 लाख के वो डालना पड़ेगा यहाँ पे. स्क्रैप of the additional equipment, scrap is 1 lakh 0.3269. Okay, so can you please tell me what is the NPV? Scrap भी डालेंगे, scrap is also 1 lakh, so I want the NPV. Anybody getting the NPV? Anyone? So your NPV should match over here. इतना NPV आना चाहिए आप. 1,37,93,454, because all these are the same figures what we have taken. Okay, if you do the calculation, I think you will get it in that round only. Chalo, pay attention. Acha, one sec, my OneNote has only gone. One second, file hang हो गया. चलो, last one concept I have to do, then we'll stop it. Where is this concept? Where is this concept? एक concept आके था यार, लिया था मैंने अभी. हाँ जी, हाँ जी, हाँ जी. Please come here. Please come here. Last, because this is related to your portfolio management. This is related to your portfolio management. बहुत simple है. A company is considering two exclusive proposals. One is 3 lakh and one is 3 lakh 60. Simple. You have been given below net present value probability. Please do this question. It's important. So compute the expected NPV. I hope you will do it. अगर I think आप calculate भी कर लोगे ये. This is multiply by this. यहाँ पे आंसर आ जाएगा. यहाँ पे आंसर. This is your expected NPV and compute the risk attached. I hope you know what is the formula for risk. Yesterday we have done. How? Sir, standard deviation is equal to, whenever probability is given, what is the answer, sir? P summation P x minus x bar square. Okay, x stands for NPV over here, so you need to do, and what is x bar? That is NPV bar. So if I want to write it like this, I'll write it like this also. NPV minus NPV bar square. Okay, very simple. जो कल किया था वही सेम है. This is your standard deviation. Which project do you consider risky? So boss, for this you need to do coefficient of variation. आपको coefficient निकालना पड़ता है because you need to compare. How to compute coefficient of variation, boss? Coefficient of variation कल ही निकाला है अपन ने. Standard deviation upon your mean. Standard deviation upon your mean. Okay, चलो. This was one point where I needed to tell you. Okay, can you explain step 2 again? Geeta, what do you want? Please tell me which step you want. कौन सा स्टेप चाहिए भाई? Step 2 कुटा है, step 2 कुटा है. This is step 2, CFAT. Geeta, what do you want in this? Please tell me. This was step 2 of the previous sum. This was step 2 of the previous sum. Okay, chalo. We'll stop here. Just for tomorrow. Tomorrow is election day, voting day in Maharashtra. So मुझे सुबह जाना पड़ेगा वोटिंग के लिए. The only thing is if it gets very early, जल्दी नंबर लग जाता है, so very good. I've kept it too. So थोड़ा सा कल अगर टाइमिंग होता है तो मैं आपको सोशल मीडिया पे अपडेट कर दूंगा. I'll share a video also. Please do subscribe to HGPA channel because that's the first where वीडियो आ जाएगा. Instagram आप सब्सक्राइब कर सकते हैं. Also one more thing. Tomorrow I will be taking derivatives and forex. Derivatives plus forex. प्लीज डू नॉट मिस आउट टुमारो सेशन. अगर टाइम परमिट करता है तो मैं थोड़ा सा म्यूचुअल फंड भी ले लूंगा, बट दिस विल बी माय टॉप प्रायोरिटी टुमारो, डेरिवेटिव्स प्लस फॉरेक्स. I already asked, right? But you forgot to explain. अच्छा वन सेकंड सर, I'll take Sarvana. Sarvana, मैं आपका क्वेश्चन देता हूँ पहले. गीता, then I'll take your question. Okay. So please explain tax savings calculation, maintenance, operating expenditure. Previous question number 7. I already asked while solving 7 question, but you forgot to explain. अच्छा, Sarvana, please understand one thing. ये लीजिंग में लूंगा भाई. भूल गया बोलने के लिए भूल गया मैं. I'll update it. Give me 1 minute. Let me just answer their doubt पहले. Sarvana, understand one thing. Whenever, acha, I'll show you only, no, where it is. 1 second. Give me 2 minutes. Let me just find out where I've written that thing. Ha. Sarvana, please pay attention. Maintenance and operating expenditure. There was one line written in the question that these expenditure are paid in advance. The point is what institute has claimed tax benefit on that also. So before PBT, we reduce the maintenance and operating expenses. And if we are claiming tax on that, so we again added back. Depreciation and this amounts to same thing in that question. Number 2, the point was there was one line mentioned over there, it is paid in advance. If it is paid in advance, this means that we are starting to pay operating expenditure from year 0, that is today. But tax benefit we will get in the next year. That is why what we did, we made a separate table for that. So this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are normal years, and this is the expenditure what we wrote. But tax saving will start in the next year because the payment has been made in advance. And this was the maintenance net amount which we reduced it from a normal inflow. Because if I would have included this expenditure in my normal table, I would have reduced it only from my normal cash inflow. You understand this? Okay. Geeta, can you explain step? I didn't get the catch up. आपको step 2 चाहिए क्या? देखो तो step 2 को चलो. Last point इनको explain करने दो, फिर I'll talk about the schedule. What step 2? हाँ, step 2 here it is. Geeta, see, first we started off with the volume part, quantity, which is given, total volume into your contribution. When we multiply by contribution, we'll get earnings. Okay, that is from where our table starts. So this is your total earnings over here. After that, I went on reducing all the all the expenses. So this expense minus, advertisement minus, depreciation minus, and then we came down to PBT. This is your normal stable. Earnings minus all the cost, fixed cost, depreciation, advertisement cost, and then we compute tax. When we compute tax in this specific question, it was existing company. That is why we couldn't take it forward. अगर वैसा नहीं होता, if that was not the case, I would have taken the loss in the next year. There was one more also who also asked the same question. So we computed tax on that. Obviously, it is not a tax payable, it is tax savings. And simpler, we did the whole calculation. Okay. इसका लेक्चर लेना प्लीज एनी टाइम बट बिफोर एग्जाम. ओके चलो. Okay, now pay attention. Now I'll tell the schedule. Okay, tomorrow there will be derivatives and forex. Tomorrow there will be derivatives plus forex because that is what I have already scheduled. हो गया वो, ठीक है. And after this what I'll do is in this week or maybe by Monday, please give me some थोड़ा सा टाइम, मैं संडे से ट्राई कर दूंगा. मैं आपको एक सेपरेट लेक्चर लेता हूँ किसके लिए, लीजिंग के लिए, ठीक है. लीजिंग के लिए आई टेक सेपरेट, प्लस उसमें मैं म्यूचुअल फंड भी डाल दूंगा. जो आज के मेरे चैप्टर्स थे आई कैरी फॉरवर्ड इट, बट आई विल नॉट चेंज माय शेड्यूल. दिस इज फॉर टुमारो कंप्लीट. कि उसके बाद मेरे थोड़े फॉर लेक्चर्स लाइंड अप है, तो वो कंप्लीट करके मैं क्या करता हूं, आई अनाउंस वन स्पेसिफिक वन एडिशनल लेक्चर फॉर लीजिंग एंड म्यूचुअल फंड एंड आई ट्राई टू डू इट इन दिस वीक ओनली. ओके, मोस्टली प्रोबेबली ऑन वीकेंड. आपको सब जगह मिल जाएगा उसका नोटिफिकेशन. ओके, बट टुमारो derivatives and forex will be there. Timings will be updated. If you are there on the community HGPA, it will be updated over there. Or if not, please stay subscribe to this YouTube also or Instagram also, the HGPA class handle. Okay, so if you do that, you will get a video in some time from now. Okay, I'll just see the timings and all that. But tomorrow we are doing derivatives and forex for sure. Okay, chalo. Everybody okay till here? I hope you have liked today's session. Capital building, we try to do it. I see it's a very big chapter. Come on. अगर अब मैं पूरा दिन भी बैठूं यहाँ पे तभी खत्म नहीं होगा. बट आई ट्राई टू डू जो इंपॉर्टेंट है ताकि आपको थोड़ा थोड़ा उसकी रिवीजन हो एंड थोड़ा थोड़ा फिनिशिंग भी हो. ओके, ऑब्वियसली देयर आर मोर कांसेप्ट्स आल्सो, बट आई कैन नॉट कंप्लीट इट इन वन डे. मुझे बहुत दिन लगेगा उसके लिए. बट हैविंग सेड ऑल ऑफ दिस, आई हैव ऑलरेडी पुट माय मैराथन लेक्चर्स के लिंक्स आल्सो, ओके, उसमें आपको बहुत अच्छा से वो समझ में भी आएगा, ठीक है। चलो, we'll meet tomorrow for derivatives and forex. If you are scared for derivative forex, please do come tomorrow. We start from the basic, direct port, indirect port, cross currency, we start from there only, okay? चलो, तुषार थ्योरी का भी लूंगा, even theory is on my mind, okay, but I will drop it in the this, मैं आपको नोटिफिकेशन डाल दूंगा उसका, ठीक है। चलेगा, चलो, थ्योरी का मैं एमसीक्यू लूंगा, थ्योरी एमसीक्यू क्या मोनोटिक, ओके, चलो। Bye bye everyone. Take care and enjoy. I'll please this, and if you are watching from Maharashtra, please do go and vote tomorrow. It is very very important. बाकी सबको साइड में रखो, डायरेक्टली वोटिंग करेंगे and then we come back and start. Okay, चलो, bye. Thank you everyone. Thank you. Thank you.